Okay. We have seen 1917, the title Mahatma given by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Now we are going to see what happens next. So Gandhiji's story started taking interest in the British administration. Everything was going on fine. But now the government started bringing a new law. This law is called as Rowlatt Act. This is also called as Draconian Act. So draconian is nothing but a dangerous law. Now what does it mean? Any person can be arrested. Any person who has weapons can be arrested. He can be sent to jail, and the person will not get bail. Okay, so that is the law. Now, why this thing started? Because in the Punjab and the Bengal regions, lot of violence, the cases was increasing. Many officers were assassinated. So, in order to stop that, the government, the British, they wanted to bring an act called as Rowlatt Act. Okay, Rowlatt Act. So, this they wanted to bring it. 1919, they started implementing it. So, Indians were unhappy. Okay. So now here there is one incident. This happens in a place called as Punjab. Okay, this happens in a place called as Punjab. 13th of April, 1919. This day in Punjab is a festival day. This is called as Baisakhi festival. So on this Baisakhi festival, a lot of people were celebrating this festival, and they came and assembled in a place called as Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, Jallianwala Bagh. They came and assembled here. Now they didn't knew that the government has, sanctions. The government has banned all these activities. Okay, so there was some restrictions, some serious things. So they were just celebrating here in this Jallianwala Bagh. It has only one entrance. Now what happened on this in that same place? In that same place, there were some people. Okay, they were protesting for the release of two freedom fighters. The first one is Saifuddin Kichlu and Dr. Satyapal. So these two leaders were arrested. So some of the supporters, they were demanding the release of Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu and Dr. Satyapal. So they were telling, putting force on the government to release these people here. On the other side, there were some innocent people. They came here in Jallianwala Bagh to celebrate Baisakhi Day. Now, there was already a martial law there. People were prohibited by doing the protest or something like that. So now here comes a person called a General Dyer. General Dyer. So General Dyer, he wanted to shake the consciousness of the Indians or the Satyagrahis. He wanted to stop people going ahead with this movement. So he took his forces, he went to the Jallianwala Bagh near the entrance, he blocked this entrance, and he opened fire on innocent people, those who were celebrating Baisakhi Day. Lot of people were killed here. So now, after this incident is called a Jallianwala Bagh. You might have heard about this in history, remember it very well. Now, after this incident, what has happened? Some people, they renounced their title. For example, Mahatma Gandhi. When Mahatma Gandhi was in South Africa, he had fought a war called as Boer War. Okay, he had fought a war called as Boer War. That means he didn't fight. He was in that war. So what he did in that war was, he started helping some injured soldiers. Okay, many soldiers were injured. He started giving them treatment. Okay, all these things was going on. So in order to recognize this act, the British Queen, she has given her Kaisari title. Okay, this title she gave. So Gandhiji renounced that title. He told that I don't want because you people are killing my Indians. Now in the same way, Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, I told you he got the Nobel Prize. Now he also got one title, that is knighthood. So knighthood is a title given by the Queen of Britain. She gave a title knighthood to Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, he told, I don't want this. He renounced it. He returned it back. And these two people are the people who protested in the beginning when Jallianwala Bagh incident took place. Okay, now this took a different turn in the course of the Indian history. Okay, now why did these things happen? Okay, why Gandhiji did this? After that, what is that non-cooperation movement? Okay, all this thing we are going to see from now. Okay. So do you understand now what is expected question in your examination? Who renounced the knighthood? Rabindranath Tagore. Who gave away his title of Kesari Hind? Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, he gave this title. He did not give, but he gave back. Matlab वापस दे दिया. Queen gave, but he gave back. Okay. So Gandhiji told, I don't want this. Queen name I don't remember, but okay, just remember the name, right? Okay. Fine. So this is what is happening here. Now slowly Gandhiji, what happens in the year 1920, he wanted to start a new movement, and this movement is called as non-cooperation movement. This is called as what? Non-cooperation movement. Very, very important. See, Gandhiji's movement, they will ask you chronology. Okay, Champaran, Ahmedabad, Kheda, non-cooperation, civil disobedience movement, quit India movement, there is chronology. Okay, they'll just mix it up and they'll give you should remember all these things. So under non-cooperation movement, Gandhiji, he wanted to disobey or not to cooperate with the government. Don't pay tax, don't go to school, government school, don't go to government colleges, don't do any government job. Okay, all these things was the Gandhiji's demand. Okay, so many people cooperated with this. Indians, they started supporting non-cooperation movement. On one side, what happened? There were two brothers, and these brothers were Muslim brothers. They were Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. Write down this name. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. These two brothers. Yeah, just keep it there. Yeah, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, these two brothers, they also wanted a help from Gandhiji. So now Gandhiji got a chance to show Hindu-Muslim unity in India. Now, who are these two people? Why did they come and approach Gandhiji? For that, you should know. From Indian history, we'll shift our focus to world history now. Okay. So here there is a country like Germany, then you have a country like Italy, and then there is a country like Japan. Okay. On the other side, you have United Kingdom, you have France, okay, USA, like this, you have a country on the other side. Okay, now what has happened? Russia also is there, USSR. Okay, now this is happening in the year 1914. A person named Franz Duke Ferdinand was assassinated, and now the blame game started. Okay, like Germany is blaming on Russia, Russia is blaming on Germany, all this blame game started, and the world saw the First World War. The First World War started from 1914 till 1918 for a period of 4 years. In 4 years, what has happened? Germany was defeated. Okay, Germany and Italy were blamed for the war. And it is in the year 1919. Okay, there was a treaty signed called as Treaty of Versailles. Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1919, and Germany was blamed for it. Now, on the other side, here in this group, there is a country called as Turkey. Okay, Turkey. Turkey is an Islamic country, a Muslim country, and the leader of this Turkey is a person, a head called as Khalifa. Okay, so he was the leader of the whole Muslim world. Like in Christianity, we have Pope. Like in Islamism, we have a person called as Khalifa who was the leader of Turkey. Now, after the defeat of Turkey, what these people they did, what UK and all these countries they did, they started putting blame on this country. They told from 1919, we are not going to recognize this person. This person is having no power. There is no leader or there is no rank called as Khalifa. It is abolished. So Muslim all over the world, they got angry. They were upset. So they started fighting in their own country. They were demanding for it. So in India, what happened? There are brothers like Ali brothers. Who are these two brothers? Muhammad Ali and these two brothers, they were fighting for the cause of Khalifa. They wanted Khalifa to be reinstated. Okay, once we want a Muslim leader as Khalifa, that was their demand. So now they were looking for some support. So when they were looking for some support, they got Gandhiji in front of them. So they came and approached Gandhiji, and Gandhiji in Kolkata. So when the meeting was in Kolkata, Gandhiji was able to convince the Indian National Congress that we have to go hand in hand. Hindu-Muslim unity should be required so that we can bring our freedom. We can get freedom. So now, non-cooperation movement, okay, was also joined by which brothers now? Yeah. So non-cooperation movement, Gandhiji's idea. Ali brothers, they are fighting for reinstatement of Khalifa. Okay, so this is what is going on. So all over India, what happened? People started, resigning from the government job. They stopped going to the government school. Okay, all these things started slow, like one by one. They started burning the British dress, uniforms, picketing of the liquor shop. All this started going on. Okay. Now on the other side, what is happening? Gandhiji's name started misusing. Okay, so Gandhiji, his name got become so famous in a village. Some person will say that Gandhiji has instructed to do this, and they will illegally do something in the name of Gandhiji. Okay, so a lot of violence started happening in small villages, in tribal areas. Now on the other side, there is a place called a Chauri Chaura. What is that? You better have heard this. Okay, there is a place called a Chauri Chaura. Some of the villages, they were protesting, peacefully. But some policemen, they started, abusing them, doing some lathi charge or something happened. There was a clash between the villages and the policemen. So when these clashes happened, the villages, they got angry and they attacked the police station. Okay, they captured all the police constables and the officers there, and they put them into the buildings. They locked it, and they set the building on fire. 22 policemen were burnt alive. This is happening in the year 1922. You understand? 1922, 22 policemen were burnt alive in a place called the Chauri Chaura. So when this incident happens, Gandhiji was really shocked. He realized that Indians are not prepared. Indians are not ready for this. Okay, this way of struggle. That is Satyagraha way of struggle. Do you all understand? Fine. So now this is what is happening in a shift in the leadership. Gandhiji says that I am going to stop this non-cooperation movement due to this incident. Okay, so first Indians should be ready to fight in a Satyagraha way. The first Indian should be ready to fight in a non-violence way. Only then we can go forward. So 1922 non-cooperation movement was stopped. So Ali brothers, they went on with the demand of Caliphate to be reinstated. All these things were going on. Now after 1922, Gandhiji decides that okay, I have to fight for the Dalit. So he starts going in villages. He brings the Dalit people outside. So many Dalit people were not allowed in temples. Okay, the temple door was closed for the Dalit. So he started temple entry movement. So Gandhiji is telling that, chalo, I will be allowed. I will come to temple only if Dalit people are there. So this happens in Madurai, many places. Gandhiji once again goes in Madurai, and he says that Dalit people should also be allowed in temples. Okay, so everything is going on fine. Remember this, 1914 to 1918, I told you this was First World War. So during First World War, England was in this war. They were having threat from Germany that they may lose any time. So the England, they started asking help from Indians. They told, dear Indians, we are at war, so I need your help. Can you supply soldiers? I want soldiers who can fight the war. So many villages from India, like Punjab, okay, Rajasthan. So many villages, they supplied soldiers. So a small boy in a town, in a village, he will directly join the forces. Okay, the situation is not for India. They are fighting for whom? England. So these people, they told that after the war gets over, okay, after the first war gets over, if we win, we will give freedom to Indians. So what the Britishers told, we will give freedom to Indians. So this is what has happened now here. We will give freedom to Indians. So Indians were very happy. So they thought that, okay, fine, chalo, we have to give sacrifice for a noble cause. They went for that war got over. And after the war got over, when Indians demanded freedom, when Indians demanded that, okay, you have promised me freedom, where is the freedom? What Britishers they did, they gave us 1919 Jallianwala Bagh. In return, they killed what? They killed Indians, innocent Indians, right? So Indians got more angry. The demand for the freedom started increasing from 1920. Now Gandhiji is coming and now he started demanding more. So slowly what happened? The demand for the independence get increased. Okay, make a constitution, make a set of laws, like this demand started increasing. So now, in order to calm down these people, in order to make compromise, the English people, they bring a person called as Simon. What is his name? Simon. So there is a commission set up under a leader called as Simon. So this Simon is going to come to India to check whether Indians are capable to rule themselves. Whether Indians can rule themselves, are they capable, eligible, do they have the capacity? So who is going to come and check, Simon. So this Simon is the leader of a commission. That commission will have total 7 members. How many members? 7. Okay, so when Simon Commission was about to come in India in 1928, years are important, commissions are important. Just keep writing. 1928. Written?
Yes, sir.
Okay, look at this now. 1928, 7 members commission under the leadership of Simon is going to come India to check whether Indians are capable to rule themselves. But one thing is that all the 7 members were Britishers. There was not even a single Indian. So now, according to you, what do you think? Will these 7 members agree that Indians have the capacity, or will they not agree? Yes, they will not agree, definitely, right? So already the commission was opposed by the Indians. So when the commission was coming to India, there was black flag raised all over India, and there was a slogan, Simon, go back. You might have heard this. Yes, Simon, go back. Okay, so this is what is happening in 1928. Slowly what happens in the year 1929? Okay, in the year 1929, Indian National Congress, I told you, every year they will have a meeting in some place and leader will be chosen, right? So somewhere in Kolkata, Madras, or any Varda or some other place, right? So 1929, there was a meeting of Indian National Congress in which place? In Lahore. In which place? Lahore. So in Lahore, when this meeting was going on, there was a president of Indian National Congress. His name is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Just write down this. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who is the president of Indian National Congress in 1929 in Lahore session. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Written? Okay. Just close the door. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Got it? Now, in this meeting, what has happened? For the first time, the leaders, they decided what is our goal, what Indian National Congress should achieve in future. The idea was Purna Swaraj. What is the answer? Purna Swaraj means complete independence. For the first time in 1929, Indian National Congress decided our goal is complete independence. That means Purna Swaraj. Do you understand? Okay. So this was in Lahore session under the leadership of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Now, what was so special in this? When this meeting was going on, there was a person called as Motilal Nehru. Motilal Nehru is father of Jawaharlal Nehru. Motilal Nehru says that I am going to make one constitution. I am also a lawyer. Okay, so I will make a constitution and submit to Indian National Congress. So everyone were happy. So Motilal Nehru made a constitution, roughly some set of rules, and he submitted in front of Indian National Congress on 26th of January 1930. Which year? Yeah, 26th of January 1930. Okay, now look here now everyone. When the rough constitution was submitted here on 26th Jan, so some of the people were very happy. Wow, Indians can make their own constitution. Few members were not happy. They opposed. Publicly they opposed. The first person to oppose this constitution was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. His own son is telling that this constitution I don't agree. The set of rule is bad. Now next to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, you know, right? So they both are opposing the constitution rules made by Motilal Nehru. Now what is the reason? Because Motilal Nehru had made a rules that separate electorates. What is the meaning of separate electorate? Only Muslims can vote Muslims. Only Sikhs can vote Sikhs. Only Hindus can vote Hindus. So this idea, these people, they don't like. You understand? So what has happened? Okay, on one side, this non-cooperation movement, I told resign from the government job, all this thing was going on. Now very soon we'll see what is civil disobedience movement. So listen here. Now for the first time when this constitution was given on 26th of January. So in order to remember this date every year, okay, in order to remember this date every year, we celebrate 26th of Jan as Republic Day. In order to commemorate that event. Okay, it was a historic event in the Indian history that Motilal Nehru gave a rough constitution. In order to commemorate that, we celebrate Republic Day on what? 26th of Jan 1950. See, 1946, our constitution was about to start. It was started to make it. 1949 only it was completed. 26th of November. 26th of November is also called as Constitution Day. It is also called as what? Constitution Day. Okay, so 26th of November 1949, our constitution was already completed. Okay, but the government decided we will celebrate 26th of January as a Republic Day. Why? Because of this incident, to commemorate this incident. You all understand? Yeah, fine. So this is one incident. Now slowly what is happening now, Gandhiji, he is on a next mode to start another struggle against the British rule. Now what is that other struggle in the British rule? That is January 31st is the deadline given by Gandhiji. Gandhiji says that Jan 31st is the last date. Government of India should accept my 11 points. I'm going to give you some 11 points. You have to accept all these 11 points. If you don't accept this, I'm going to start a satyagraha. So now the Britishers, they take these 11 points and they keep laughing at it. They are telling that ye chota sa aadmi, he will do some problem to the empire of British. Let us see what happens. So now they turn a deaf ears. Britishers, they don't listen to Gandhiji. They don't even respond. As this date crosses, in the month of February, Gandhiji says that I'm going to launch a massive movement against the British rule. Okay, so in this 11 point, okay, it was divided into three. Some rules were supporting the business, some rules were supporting the agriculture, farmers, and the last rule were for the common man. The last point here, okay, go and sit back. Okay, the last point here, he has mentioned, Gandhiji has mentioned, abolish salt tax. What happened here? Abolish. See, what was happening, government has put tax on salt. That means if you want to buy salt, you have to pay tax for it. So what is happening? A common man, when he goes to a shop, when he looks at the cost of the salt, he thinks that salt is very costly. So he will stop buying salt. So if you stop eating salt, what will happen to your body? All problems will come, right? All healthy problems will come. Then slowly, economy will crumble. So now, due to this salt tax, many people were suffering. Okay, so the Gandhiji decided, I will target salt tax. So he wrote in 11 point, the last point was what? Abolish salt tax. Okay, then one of the point was, don't spend extra on military. You are taking India's resources, Indian soldiers, and Indian money to make your army strong. Stop doing that. Don't spend too much. Like this, Gandhiji had given some 11 points. It was a good point, but Britishers, they didn't listen. So Gandhiji decided in the month of February, very soon I will start one struggle. So this struggle started from a place called Sabarmati here in Gujarat. Sabarmati is a place where Gandhiji had an ashram. Okay, so Gandhiji told, I'm going to walk all the way from Sabarmati to a place called Dandi. Okay, to a place called Dandi. Dandi is a place where salt is manufactured. Got it? Okay, now the distance between Sabarmati and Dandi is 240 miles. Okay, it took near about 24 days. It took near about 24 days. Gandhiji started marching. He walked all the way, and along with him, eyes on the screen, everyone, look here. Okay, Gandhiji was joined by 78 Indian National Congress members. All the 78 Congress members were men. There was not even a single woman. But one lady, she approached and she told Gandhiji, I want to volunteer. Okay, so she was Sarojini Naidu. Gandhiji told that, okay, fine. You can do one thing. You can go ahead. Imagine we have so many stops. You can go ahead to a particular stop and make arrangement for the hospitality. You can arrange for food or something like that. So this is how Sarojini Naidu, when you can see Gandhiji's picture when he's abolishing salt, there is one lady standing next to him. So that is Sarojini Naidu. So Gandhiji took a pinch of salt and he declared that producing salt is a fundamental right for the Indians and it will be free of cost. When Gandhiji was doing this in Dandi, in Delhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he was ready with salt packets. Okay, then Sardar Patel, all leaders in Tirchi, in Tamil Nadu, there is a place called as Trichy, and here there is a place called as Vedaranyam. Okay, Vedaranyam. Here, C. Rajagopalachari was ready. Who is that? C. Rajagopalachari. He was ready with this march. So when Gandhiji was doing Satyagraha here, C. Rajagopalachari was doing march from Tirchi to Vedaranyam. He was walking like Gandhiji's Satyagraha. So when this was broken, when the law was broken, Jawaharlal Nehru, he started distributing salt free of cost, and he was arrested. The government cracked down on all these leaders. Government arrested all the leaders like Nehru, Sardar Patel, Gandhiji, everyone were arrested. And Gandhiji was put in a jail in Pune called as Yerwada jail. He was in which jail? Yerwada jail. Okay. So now Gandhiji told that I will continue my struggle, or I will continue to fight against the British rule until my demands are fulfilled. Okay, until my demands are fulfilled. So now there was one more problem. When Britishers arrested Gandhiji, there was a talk that Gandhiji died inside the jail. So the violence outside the in society was increasing day by day because they are getting some wrong message. There is a problem with Gandhiji. Britishers killed Gandhiji. Something wrong message was going on. So the violence was increasing day by day. So the British officers, they don't know what to do. So at that time, there was a person called as Lord Irwin. Who is this?
Lord Irwin.
Lord Irwin was the leader at that time. He was the ruler of India. So what he did, he went to Gandhi and he signed a deal. And this deal is called as Gandhi Irwin Pact. This deal is called as what? Gandhi Irwin Pact. Now, according to this deal, okay, Irwin agreed to some of the points of Gandhiji. Okay, abolish the salt tax. Okay, don't put tax on salt, etc., etc. So Gandhiji has given many points. Okay, now Gandhiji has requested one of the point like release all the political prisoners. Okay, the political leaders, those who are in jail. Okay, the political leaders, those who are in jail. Gandhiji requests Lord Irwin to release them, but Lord Irwin told, yes, I will release all the political prisoners, but I will not release the political leaders who created violence. Who created what? Violence. So those who have entered violence way and they are arrested, I will not release them. I will only release the political prisoners who are not under any violent protest. Okay, so like that. So now try to remember this. Now why I'm telling you this, you will get to know in the short time. Okay, so now this is the situation. Gandhiji was released from Yerwada jail and civil disobedience was, like about to be closed. In this pact, Lord Irwin agreed that Gandhiji should go and meet the Prime Minister of England and they will decide when India will get freedom. So totally there were 3 roundtable conferences arranged. How many? 3 roundtable conferences arranged. First roundtable, second roundtable and third roundtable. In first roundtable conference, Indian National Congress did not participate. Indian National Congress did not participate. In second roundtable conference, Indian National Congress participated. And third, we did not participate. Indian National Congress did not participate. So wherever there is X here, you can put tick and you can write Muslim League participate. Where Congress did not participate, Muslim League participated. So here tell me, second roundtable conference, what happened? Muslim League not participated. Here, Muslim League participated. And you can put tick in all these 3. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar participated in all this. Okay, all these things. Now look at this. Gandhiji was invited. Gandhiji was invited in London in the second roundtable conference. He was representing Indian National Congress. He goes there, and the Prime Minister of England during that time was Ramsay MacDonald. Okay, Ramsay MacDonald. So he invited, and the meeting was going on. Gandhiji waited for some minutes and some hours. Then he realized that Britishers are not talking about the freedom. They're not talking about when India will get freedom or something like that. They are continuously talking about their schemes and policies. So Gandhiji was unhappy with that, and Gandhiji walked out when the conference was going on. So he did not sit for the whole meeting, he walked out. Okay, so this is what happened. So Gandhiji comes once again back to India, and then he realizes police are doing the same atrocities against the political leaders. So he continued to go ahead with civil disobedience movement. So what movement I am talking here now? Yeah, salt satyagraha or civil disobedience movement are one and the same. Okay, so remember this. Civil, you want the spelling here? Civil disobedience. Civil disobedience movement. So now, under this civil disobedience movement, during that salt satyagraha, Gandhiji told not to enter public, school or government colleges, government job, resign that. Okay, all over India, this protests were going on. Okay, so design flags were, different flags were made. Gandhiji made a flag of 3 colors and he made a chakra. Okay, that chakra is there, no? Charka. Okay, so he made that. So like lot of things were going on. So now there was the beginning of the class, I asked some questions like, tell me the freedom fighters from your state. So some students, they told that Tirupur Kumaran. Okay, now if you see from south, Tirupur is a place, Kumaran is a boy. So during this movement, this boy was taking the flag and marching on the street, and police told this is illegal. You should not take the flag and march. So police started doing lathi charge. So he took the blows on his chest. He, took all that pain, but he never let that flag fall down. So he died while protecting the flag. So like this story is common for every state. Okay, so in Maharashtra also we have a boy called as Shishir Kumar. Okay, so in Tamil Nadu we have Tirupur Kumaran. Okay, like that. So this goes on with all the states now here. Civil disobedience movement, it was a very strong movement. After the second round table conference, this reduced. Civil disobedience started reducing it. So some of the people, they realized, no, I don't think civil disobedience movement is working. I have to get inside the government. After getting inside the government, I have to change the policy. This was the mindset of some of the leaders. So I told you there was a friction between the father and son, these both people in the constitution. Motilal Nehru and yes, so Motilal Nehru, he came out of Indian National Congress. He says that I'm going to start my own political party. And he started his own political party called as Swaraj Party. What is this? Swaraj Party. So Chittaranjan Das and Motilal Nehru, they started Swaraj Party. Now they will ask you in exam, who were the founder of Swaraj Party? Chittaranjan Das and Motilal Nehru, they started Swaraj Party. And they were thinking that they will get into the government, they will stand in election, they will go for the government job, and then they will change the policy. So they were trying hard from their side. But after some years, they realized, okay, it's not working. So once again, they came and joined the Congress. Okay, so this is what has happened, Swaraj Party. Okay, so civil disobedience movement. Okay, Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru, remember all this. Okay, now Gandhiji, after 1931 and all these years, till 1937, if you see almost like 10 years, there was complete silence. He did not start any movement. Now, why did not he start any movement? He realized something is missing in our struggle. What is that? Civil disobedience movement. Where is the presence of Muslims? Muslims are not coming and participating. I talked about Ali brothers in non-cooperation movement, but here civil disobedience movement, no one is coming. Then he realized, what about the people, those who are poor, Dalit people? They are not coming and participating. Okay, Ambedkar is fighting with me for separate electorates. So because of Ambedkar, Pune Pact was signed. You can just write down. Pune Pact was signed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Pune Pact, P-O-O-N-A. Write neatly. Turn out the pages and write neatly. Pune Pact was signed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So now Gandhiji realized there is some problem in our society. Then he started one, he was the first person who gave the term Harijan. What is that? Hari means Lord. Hari means what? God. Bhagwan. So the people, those who are blessed by God, or you can say God's own children, they are called as what? Harijan. So Gandhiji told, first we have to change the term. We have to change the term of calling them untouchables. We have to call them Harijans. You understand? So Gandhiji ne kya kar diya? वो नाम को change कर. पहले उनका नाम कैसा था? Like they will be called as like Chandalas. Okay, so if you see any word, like language, Chandala is a very bad word. If you see southern languages, Tamil language and all, Adapagi Chandala, they'll say like this. So it's a very bad word. The person who eats dog meat, they are called as Chandalas. Okay, that is a different topic. Anthropology, we'll see that in that chapter. So Harijan was a term given by Gandhiji. Gandhiji also started a newspaper called as Young India. Okay, so in this newspaper, he started telling people that we have to unite this Harijans. So he started some movements like temple entry very seriously. Okay, so for this 10 years, he started working for the people. And he also started, there is something, a scheme called a Swachh Bharat. So have you ever seen a picture of that Swachh Bharat? What is Gandhiji doing? Sweeping, right? Okay. Why did he do that? Because Gandhiji told people think Harijans are the person, those who clean toilets. Okay. People, Harijans, they only take night soil. What is the meaning of night soil, anyone? Yes? Mandal, like, no. In the word apdi and translate. That is wrong. Okay, see, in villages, what happens? If you go to any village, maybe not now, but few years back, people don't have toilet and washrooms and latrines. So every morning they'll go outside their village in some corner in border, and they'll do all latrines there. And that sand, can you imagine? And the sand that soil will be full of dirty things. So there should, see, every day if a person is doing that same area, one day that land will be filled. Okay, so will they shift that land? So there should, that area only is located for that. So some person should be there in the village who can clean that. So there were some people in a particular village, they were called as Dalit or untouchables. They will come and they'll clean that area. So those days there was no vacuum cleaner or some technology. They used to do with bare hands. They will take a bucket, they'll take with bare hands, they'll put it in the bucket. That bucket they will take it on the head. They will go outside the village, they'll dig a big pit, they'll put it there inside and they'll come back. Now imagine if such a dirty things they are doing it, and if they want to take bath in a public well or in a lake, will the villages allow? They'll not allow. So what the villagers started doing, you don't come to the lake, you don't come to the well, you don't touch our drinking tap. Otherwise, dirty virus, all these things are there. So they were always treated separately. If they walk on the street, they were not allowed to wear chappals. Even today, this is common. Okay, even today in some states, if you see, if a Dalit boy is tying a scarf on head and he is walking proudly, if some upper caste person comes, he has to take that and he has to keep like this and he has to walk. Have you seen like this? Okay, he has to walk. Okay, so these customs were going on in those days. So look at the leader here. His enemy is not British. His enemy is also the mental setup of the Indians. Okay, so imagine there is a person who is not doing the work now, occupation. That person is a Dalit, but he is not cleaning that bad things. But now somewhere, some person comes to know, oh, he's from that caste. That means people are telling, hey, he's a bad guy. He's an untouchable. So Article 17 of our Constitution does what? Abolish what? Untouchable. Yes, that means in government or private or anywhere, you cannot practice untouchability. Okay, imagine the classroom here. There is, imagine there is a student coming here. I will not say him that, okay, you belong to this caste, you are not permitted here. It's wrong. You understand? So this is what has happened. So Gandhiji worked on it. So the dirty soil which I was telling, that is called as what? Night soil. Gandhiji, he himself took night soil on his head. In order to help Harijans, Gandhiji went inside public toilets, he took brooms, he collected all the dirty things and he cleaned it. You understand? So that is the leadership we had. Then there is one more person from Maharashtra, his name is Baba Amte. Okay, Baba Amte from Varda, right? So Baba Amte also did the same. No, Sant Gadge Baba, that is different. I'm talking about Baba Amte. Okay, Murlidhar Devidas Amte. That is different. Now his son is Prakash Amte. They're running one hospital, animal hospital in Varda. Okay, so this is the legacy. Samajh mein aaya? And this year in 2023, the Supreme Court has given an order. There will not be any manual scavenging. What does it mean? Manual scavenging is completely banned. If anyone is practiced or anyone is seen practicing it, that's it. He will go in jail for 10 years. What is the meaning of manual scavenging? Have you ever seen that on road or somewhere there will be drainage? That lid they will open and persons will go inside. Men will go inside. They will start collecting with buckets with dirty thing. That is called as what? Manual scavenging. Manual means what? Personal. Scavenging means dirty dirt you are going to take it up. So now the government of India was found to be the culprit of practicing manual scavenging. Indian Railway. Okay, see, now you people are like educated. What is the meaning of education? Don't think that, yeah, after my degree, I'll go for a working job and this and that. Your education should help the society first. Now, Gandhiji became a lawyer. His education was useful for the society. His knowledge was useful for the society. So many people might have read War and Peace book. So many people might have read Leo Tolstoy book. Even today, it is available in market. Why don't you and me read it and we become like Gandhi? That is what, knowledge power. So now what happens? Your knowledge should be useful for the society. There was once an incident 10 years back, 10 to 15 years back. There was one girl who was waiting on a railway platform. She saw that a train is coming, a passenger on an express train is coming, and the train left the platform. And on the platform, when the train left, all yellow, dirty things are there. And immediately some people are coming from there. They are taking that, in home we take a broom and we take a thing, right, to collect dirt. So they are taking that, they are taking the broom, they are collecting it, putting in bucket, they are carrying the bucket and throwing it in some drainage. So that girl saw and she was shocked. So she told that, who is responsible for these dirty activities? India government, railway department. So she designed one bio toilet. Now, do you know every train has bio toilet?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because of what? Supreme Court order. If any train, if one single coach does not have no bio toilet, railway minister will go. Anything will happen. That is a power here. That is how the government works. So now this girl started demanding for bio toilet. She's doing experiment, this chemical, that chemical. Now she don't know to whom to approach. She's searching for a right person. Now she's a common girl, from a like citizen like India. She immediately dials a person. Can you tell me who that person is? Mahatma Gandhi. She started dialing one person, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Who is that? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, nowadays, we do chatting online. So when he was the president, sometimes he'll be awake at night something. So he got a letter from the girl that every train should have bio toilets. Then the issue started going politically. And then the government decided, okay, fine, we will stop the dirty things on the railways first. So today, if you see on railway track, there is no dirty things. Bio toilets are mandatory all over India. Now today, 2023 Supreme Court has given an order, manual scavenging is banned. So you cannot see anyone on the road doing that dirty thing. So all machines have come now. So machines are doing that things. Do you understand? Safety, shoes they are wearing, clothes they are wearing. This came after 75 years of India's independence. So think 175 years before how India's situation was. Gandhiji was focusing on that. This is called as forecasting. Leadership called as. Okay. So Gandhiji, he changed many things in the 10 years. He made people comfortable in interacting with his Dalit people and all. Okay. And suddenly what is happening? In 1939, there was a change in the leadership. Indian National Congress appointed a young man, a hot blood, warm blood man as a leader of Indian National Congress. That is Subhash Chandra Bose. So 1938, he becomes the president in Lakhimpur, some place. And after that, 1 year he was efficient. And in 1939, there is a change in the world history once again. So here, in 1939, in Germany, Hitler comes to power. Hitler was already there in power from 1930s, but in 1939 there was an incident. By accidentally, the German attacks the submarine from Poland, and Germany is involved in the Second World War. So now once again, Germany, Japan on one side, UK, USA, USSR, France on one side. So these people on one side, Germany, then you have Japan and other people on one side. Got it? So now England, India was ruled by England. So now England, once again, they are telling, dear Indians, we are now facing Second World War. I need your help. And this time I promise, I will give you independence after we win the war. Okay. So now the Indians are telling with the mixed, now Indians are confused. No, we are not ready. So the same thing you told in the First World War, correct? So now the Second World War is happening. What is the guarantee that you may cheat once again? Last time you gave us a gift, a golden handshake in the name of Jallianwala Bagh. Correct? This time you may give me something else. So Indians are not happy. So the Indian leadership was divided in three. Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, and Subhash Chandra Bose. Mahatma Gandhi told, this is the time that we have to support England. It is not good that we retreat because their fight is our fight. So we should support. Gandhiji was telling that we should support. Jawaharlal Nehru was telling that, yes, we should support, but they should give a guarantee in return that they will give us independence after the war. So that was the idea of Nehruji. Subhash Chandra Bose was telling, this is the right time, iron is hot, hit them. Okay. Subhash Chandra Bose was telling, why to wait? Hit them, they will get, anyway they will lose. This was the idea. So now Subhash Chandra Bose had an idea of, some different ideas. So he was giving a speech in 1939 that we will attack Britishers and will take, the control of the whole India. Okay, like that. So the Indian National Congress members, they were shocked that the president of Indian National Congress, Subhash Chandra Bose, is instigating violence. Now Gandhiji is shocked. Gandhiji is telling that, man, in 1922, when Chauri Chaura incident happened, I stopped this. But now you are telling continue. What is this? So there was a disciplinary action taken on Subhash Chandra Bose. He was removed from Indian National Congress. Subhash Chandra Bose was removed from Indian National Congress. Now, what happened to Subhash Chandra Bose? That we'll see in extremist chapter. Okay, so now let us go with the Congress and the Gandhiji's achievements. So 1939, there was a new person. His name is Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. He becomes the president of IITC, and then, okay, 1940s. Now Indians are not happy. In order to bring Indians into the Second World War, Britishers are leaving no stone unturned. They're trying their level best. So first, what they do, they come up with an offer. This is called as August offer. In the month of August, there was an offer given, August offer. So they say that, dear Indians, if we win, okay, there will be two dominion. Do country hoga, ek India or ek Pakistan, and we will take care of these two countries. Because Muhammad Ali Jinnah is also fighting for what? Muslim areas. Okay, like that. So August offer nobody likes. Okay. Now August offer failed. Next, after August, we have Cripps mission. What do we have? Cripps mission. So Cripps mission also failed. After Cripps mission, we have Wavell plan. What do we have? Wavell plan. Wavell plan also failed. And in the end, we had cabinet mission. So in cabinet mission, for the first time in 300 years, okay, I told you 1600 during the rule of Jahangir, Sir William Hawkins and Sir Thomas Roe came to India, okay, to rule India. So for the first time in this many years, the Britishers, they told that, okay, we will give you a chance to make your own constitution. You will be free, completely free. So cabinet mission gave us a chance. You understand? So these are the chronology. Chronology means 1 year after other. Okay, first is August offer, then is Cripps mission, then it's Wavell plan, and then you have cabinet mission. Okay, this four. So this was going on. Now, why did this many missions came? Look at this. In the month of 8th of August 1942. 8th of August 1942, Gandhiji is in a fort called as Gwalior Fort. Gwalior Fort, he was there. And Gandhiji realized that these people are dragging their feet. Britishers are dragging their feet in declaring India as an independent country. So Gandhiji told, I think you have seen Gandhiji's photo standing and he's doing like this. Okay, karenge ya marenge. Do or die. So, aaj abhi hum karenge ya fir marenge. We'll do or we'll die. That is what Gandhiji gave in the ultimate thing in the year 1942. This movement is called as Quit India movement. What is that? Very important. Quit India movement. Quit India movement, 1942. Okay. Now, some of the examination they will ask you, Quit India movement, it was started in which year? Okay, from where Gandhiji gave what slogan? Okay, something like that. Now, suppose if you read some little higher level examination, they had asked this question: who among the following did not participate in Quit India movement and why? Everyone did not participate in Quit India movement. For example, Muslim leagues did not participate in Quit India movement. Communist Party did not participate in Quit India movement. Okay, the rich businessmen, the merchants, they did not participate in Quit India movement. So now you may ask, then if nobody participated, then who participated? There were only the members of Indian National Congress. Very few members. Okay, very few members of Indian National Congress participated. Got it? Now we'll see why. Why we will see first. See, Communist Party. Communist Party, the ideology is of Karl Marx. And you know that Russian are what? Communist? Correct? So now what is happening? On one side you have UK, USSR, USA and France. So Russia is in which party? UK. So Communist Party wanted to support the war. They wanted to supply the volunteers so that this team will win, because their communist idea will survive. So the Communist Party, they were not interested in Quit India. Gandhiji told, we will tell Britishers to quit, go out of India. But Communist Party were not interested. Okay. Then Muslim League, they told, anyway, if England they get if they win, I will get separate country. I will get separate Pakistan. because England people, the Britishers, they are promising that. So they are playing the game of cards, the game of communal games, Hindu-Muslim games. So now the Britishers, they told, if I win the Second World War, I will give separate country, Hindu for India and Muslims for Pakistan. I will give two things. So what happened? Muslim League were interested in that. So they wanted to support the war. You understand? Next, business and merchant people, they don't want to quit India because during war only they can make money. During adversities only they can make money. For example, mask you are wearing, no mask, that is hardly some 2 rupees or 3 rupees. But during the time of COVID, one mask was how much? 10 rupees. 10 rupees. 16. That was above 100. Okay, let me take 100 rupees. So the cost of the commodity, it increased 10 times, 20 times, right? So the business merchants, they started making money. So for some of them, COVID was a very bad time. For some of them, COVID was the best time. Okay, so selling masks, people have become millionaire. And buying masks, people have become poorer. Correct? So this is what the businessman and the merchant class. Okay, the businessman and the merchant class, they always pray for, war or some, some pandemic, something like that. So this is the situation. Quit India movement. If in exam the question comes, why Muslim League did not participate? You know the reason. Why Communist Party did not participate? You know the reason. Okay, this is what is happening. So Gandhiji, he was doing this. Now let us talk Gandhiji for some time. Okay, now let us go little revolutionary. Okay, there was a young boy from Tamil Nadu, and he wanted to do his higher studies. So he was searching for some good college. So he got a college in Bengal. He goes there. He gets a college there. He studies there for 4 years, and after 4 to 5 years, he goes back to the caretaker. And caretaker is Sister Nivedita. Who is that? Sister Nivedita. And who is Sister Nivedita? She is the follower of Swami Vivekananda. When Swami Vivekananda, he went to Chicago, and when he came back to India, when he was coming back to India, a lot of followers came along with him, foreigners. Okay, so one of the lady, her name is Margaret. So she came along with Vivekananda, and they all set up an ashram called as Ramakrishna Mutt. What they just started? You might have heard this, right? There are many matas. Ramakrishna Mutt. Okay, see now. Before going in this, let us first understand the religious ideas. So who is this? There was a young boy, okay, a small boy in Bengal. He was just like a playful kid, 3 years old, 10 years old, like 3 to 5 years old. He was playful kid, but he always has a doubt. Is there any God? If God is present, what form he is, how he looks, okay, something like that. So this curiosity was always killing him, and he used to disturb his parents. So one day, the parents got to know that there was one Guruji coming in his street. So the parents told, come here, Narendra. His name is Narendranath Datta. So he called that, Narendra, come here, go and talk to that Swamiji. Your answers will be, your questions will be answered. So this Narendra, little Narendra is going and talking to Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Who is that guy? Yeah? He is the Guru. So he is telling, dear Swamiji, I have a doubt. Do we have God here in this world? Is there any God present in this world? So Ramakrishna was like perplexed. He was happy. A small kid is asking this. So he took a small jaggery, a lump of jaggery. He told, put your tongue out. I'll keep the jaggery on your tongue, and I'll call you after some time. If I see that jaggery has melted, I will not answer your question. But if I take the jaggery and if it is as it is, I will answer your question. Okay, so that experiment was done. The boy goes and he's sitting there for some time. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa calls that young boy, Narendra, come back. So when Ramakrishna took that jaggery, he was shocked to see that jaggery not even melted, even in small grams. Okay, so now Ramakrishna got doubt. Then he went to his parents and he told, this child is a God's child. So his death is in his hand. His future is in his hand. So you give it to him, give it to me. So parents agreed, and Narendra, he became a disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa taught a lot of Vedas, okay, all these things, Krishna, all the gods, everything. So now this boy is growing up. So his name is changed to Swami Vivekananda now. Okay, so once you become an ascetic, once you become Guruji, you will not be called by your name. You will be called by some other God's name. Okay. So now this man, he is Swami Vivekananda. So now he has one dream in his life. that if I want to make Hinduism as a great religion, the whole world, if they want to know the Hinduism great religion, he has to go to Chicago in America. I'm talking about a year before 1890s. Before 1890s, imagine when there was no flight. If you want to go in ship, it will take 2.5 to 3 months. If from India to America or Canada, something like that. Okay, so imagine, and that time also think about the technology. Okay, and the ship used to have a steam engine. That means coal will be there. You have to keep burning the coal. Imagine you are going in Atlantic Ocean and suddenly coal got over. That's it. You are, yeah, you are in the fate of God. That's it. Bhagwan bharose baithna hai. Okay, in that situation, this he got to know that there is a meeting every year. There is a meeting called as Religions of Gods in Chicago. All over the world, people will come and they will discuss which religion is great, something like that. So he wanted to go and participate in that competition. Swami Vivekananda, but he don't have any money. So Swami Vivekananda started touring all over India. He started collecting money, and now when he comes to, he also went to Kamakya temple, one of the famous temple in art and culture. I have told you. Okay, the Kamakya temple is very powerful, Parvati god and all these things. So when he started collecting money, and he comes down south in Tamil Nadu, a place called as Ramanathapuram. In Ramanathapuram, there was a wealthy king. So now the king, he was there, and Ramanathapuram, there is temple also, that Rama temple in Rameshwaram, all these places, right? So Swami Vivekananda, after visiting the temple, he goes to this king's palace and he says that, dear king, I want to go to Chicago. Can you give me some money? Okay, so the king says that, like you, there are so many people who come and take money. First, you prove me, is there any God? And if it is there, in which form? If God is not there, then why do you believe that there is God? So Swami Vivekananda told, okay, give me some 2 minutes, I will prove with experiment. So king was sitting on the throne. So there was one photo, king ka photo. Okay, king is there, and his king photo was, portrait was there. So Swami Vivekananda called one soldier who was a security guard. Come here. The soldier came, and Swami Vivekananda is telling, dear soldier, don't think that any action will be taken on you. Do what I say. Soldier got ready. So first permission was given by the king. Okay, chalo, kuch bhi karo, I will see. So Swami Vivekananda told that, dekho, here the king is alive, and here there is a portrait of the king. Dear soldier, spit on that photo. Kya karna hai? Spit on that photo. Thuko, admela, tukku, yachi tukku. What will the soldier do? He will not do, right? What if he does? Yes. So Swami Vivekananda proved this. Swami Vivekananda told, this is God. You don't see it. You don't see it, but you have that fear. You believe that there is something. This is God. So king told, oh, this banda is something different. Okay, so king thought, okay, chalo, I will sponsor you. So all the travel, everything was sponsored by Ramanathapuram king. So he got money, and from Chennai, Swami Vivekananda started traveling with a small, he had a paper, a small paper. In that address was written Chicago, where he wanted to go. So he took that paper and he kept in his, pocket. And he was wearing orange color. Yeah. So he was traveling. He goes to US. He buys a ticket. And there is a story in train. What has happened? He was sitting in a coach. Okay, he was just orange color dress, I saw. And the person, one American came there, and he was like, he thought this man is a maniac, a different wizard person. So he started harassing him. Okay, wo aadmi kya karne laga, usko chedne laga. Okay, joke karne laga, something like that. So Swami Vivekananda got angry. So what Swami Vivekananda did, he pulled his shirts up and he did like this. Okay, and you won't believe, though he is a religious person, he used to do exercise very hard. So he had like big arms and big chest. He was a very strong, healthy person, Swami Vivekananda. Okay, so imagine he's traveling. He was traveling in different places, and in this fight, in this traveling and all, he lost the address, and the meeting was just about to be held in 3 days, 4 days. So he don't know what to do. The police is very strict in America. So he started hiding himself in the railway station itself, and he was hiding inside the coach. He slept there for a few days. Dadi, sab kuch aa gaya. That's why if you see American photo of Swami Vivekananda, he has little beard, right? So one day somehow he was walking on that area. One lady saw him and she recognized. She knew that one guest was coming to her home. She called Swami Vivekananda and she told, okay, chalo, you come to my place. Everything is safe. Now what happened? When Swami Vivekananda was there in America, he used to visit a library. These all stories I have read from a book which was given by Ramakrishna Mutt. I think it was in my second year of engineering college. One Ramakrishna Mutt people, they came with a big bus and there was a lot of books. So they told, okay, this is the book of all the story of Ram, this guy, Swami Vivekananda. So I'm telling you this story from that. Maybe in textbook or in video, YouTube mein nahi hoga. Okay, fine. So here what happened? Swami Vivekananda, he's going to that library. Morning he takes a book, he reads, evening he returns. Like this 3 days he does. One book later, evening he returns. One book he takes, evening he returns. And it's all big books. So the librarian of that library, he gets doubt. Are you taking the book and reading it or just giving it back? So he says that no, I have read complete book. Okay, I have read each and every page, each and every book. I have read it completely in detail. So librarian was laughing. Hey, no, it's not possible. So he told, no, chalo, you can ask me. So, librarian, he just opened one page and he says that in this book, in this page number, what is there? So he says that this spelling mistake is there. Comma nahi hai. Okay, ye nahi hai, wo nahi hai. That was the power of concentration. Librarian was shocked. And this is there in the biography. This was the incident. Now, such a person who has strong knowledge, so many memory power, so much of memory power, he is going to the competition. He was the first person to give the speech, but now he's afraid. He's thinking, my God, so many public, I don't know how to speak. He just watches back all over the world, people have come. So he's shocked. He requests the persons there, judges go, he give me some time, I will prepare and do it. So one by one, other people are going there, giving speech, all are clapping. And this man in an orange dress, in an Indian dress, he looks like a monk. Okay, so he was just sitting. So when he was the last person now. Still now he was not ready. Now the judges told, you are the last person, you have to speak. So Swami Vivekananda told, okay, fine. I have to speak now, no other way. So he goes there. The moment he was climbing, all people, they saw him, hey, orange color dress pehna, joker, chalo jayenge. So all people were going out. But the moment he took his mic, the first sentence which he spoke is, my dear brothers of America. My dear brothers and sisters of America. The whole crowd, they looked at him and they sat up. For another 2 hours, Swami Vivekananda talked about Hinduism and he won the gold medal. So when he talked about Hinduism, the whole world looked over him at a different angle. Oh, Hinduism mein itna sara cheez hai. At that time only there were people like Margaret, Sister Nivedita, I'm telling you, they were all present there. They thought, yes, he's the real man creating the change. So he started giving speeches in America, Chicago. I told you May 1, 1919. Yes, all this incident. He comes to Europe. And after that, when he was coming back, he would have gone to Surat or Cochin. He came to Chennai once again. When he landed in Bharat Mata, when he landed on India, he bent down, he kissed the Mother India. He kissed Mother India. He takes the sand, he says like this, and he thanks first Ramanathapuram king. He says that because of you, I have done like this. Today also, if you go to Madurai railway station, there is one big information there. Swami Vivekananda came in 1890s to Madurai. He has come there. After Swami Vivekananda, we have Gandhiji. In 1915, he came to station there. You understand? So this is the situation. One incident in Swami Vivekananda's life, he was a student actually, a very dedicated student. And Ramakrishna Paramahansa, he had many students, but the most favorite was Swami Vivekananda. So all students were jealous. Hey, dekho, sir, hamesha wohi student ko bulate. Okay, sir, hamesha, that sir, no, he's always liking that student. So all other students, what they do? They hate that student, correct? So Swami Vivekananda was like that. Anything happens, anything Ramakrishna Paramahansa wants, what Ramakrishna Paramahansa did? He was calling me. Vivekananda, come here. Swami Vivekananda, come here. Like that thing was going on. One day Swami Vivekananda went out for something. It was some 1 week or something, and he came back. Ramakrishna Paramahansa was suffering from TB, tuberculosis. And TB is a very dangerous disease. If I have TB, if I cough, you will also get TB. And you will also die. That is a contagious disease. So Ramakrishna Paramahansa was suffering from that disease. By that time, Swami Vivekananda was out due to some work. And he came back and he saw Ramakrishna Paramahansa didn't eat for many days. Because there was no one who gave food to him. The other students, they thought, if I go near Ramakrishna Paramahansa, I will also get TB. And those days, TB was common. Ramanujan, you know Ramanujan? Yes. The man who knew infinity. Yes, he also suffered from this disease. So you should thank God that technology, science have developed that you are alive at least one single day, every day. So the next day when you get up, tomorrow if you get up, you are alive, you thank God ki, yes, today I have no disease, today I am having food in my stomach, today I am lucky to listen to these classes, right? Like that. Okay. So now, when Swami Vivekananda came, he was shocked. There was one rice ball kept, and Swami, someone tried giving Ramakrishna Paramahansa, but he vomited. So in that glass, there was vomit of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Okay, and he was suffering from TB. Vivekananda came and he saw, he was angry first of all. He called all the students, come here. Why are you afraid? So one of them told, if I go near him, TB will come to me. Swami Vivekananda got angry. He took that glass and he drank. And he drank and he told, Chalo, you are going near, you are afraid, right? Now I have drank it. Let me see whether TB suffers me. Nothing happened to me. That is dedication. Now all other students that time realized, oh, he is that man. Now Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he had already told to some people, the death of Vivekananda, it is in his hand. Suppose today he decided, I want to die now, he will die now. If he decides, no, after 40 years I will die, he will die that time. So that is that man. So he has a special power. So that was Swami Vivekananda. Now what happens? See, Swami Vivekananda was doing this thing, and in India, Gandhi did not come that time. Lokmanya Tilak did not come that time. But Swami Vivekananda was doing these things. Britishers, they are coming. Lord Wellesley, Dalhousie, all, yes, they are going to come. But this is Swami Vivekananda. Do you understand? So this is happening, and now Swami Vivekananda, with the help of Nivedita, they set up an ashram called as Ramakrishna Mutt. And these people, they are giving education, a holistic education where all the boys and girls will be educated. A young boy from South, he goes down to West Bengal to study some degree. 4 years he does degree there, and now he's about to come back. Okay, so his degree got over, and he calls Sister Nivedita as Amma. Okay, Amma, I'm going. Next week I'm going, but I have some wish to fulfill. I want to do something for India. I want to do something for the women here in India. So what shall I do? He was eating night time. Okay, he was eating, and Sister Nivedita was in her night dress. She was in her night dress, night gown, you can say. Suddenly, Sister Nivedita got angry and she slapped that boy. Now, 4 years she was so close, and that boy was eating, nothing happened. Now someone is slapping. Now he got shocked. Kyun mara? The moment is thinking, second slap came. Okay, and Sister Nivedita tore her dress. She tore her dress. She's naked. Okay, now the person who is calling Amma, mother, she's naked and she's slapping. He got afraid. He told, sorry, I did something wrong. Okay, and he was running outside. Sister Nivedita shouted, you didn't do anything. You didn't do any mistake, but I slapped you. You are a coward. You don't have guts to hit me back. You don't have guts to hit me back. You are running away from this small place. What you are going to do for country? What you are going to do for the women of India? Chal, tu to darpuk hai, jab. That boy runs away and he's crying. He don't know whom to share this incident. Nobody will believe this thing has happened. He's crying for some 1 day, 2 days. Third day he's coming inside. He's coming inside. He's telling Sister Nivedita, taking blessings, and he says that I will change this India. He comes back. He goes to his own place, and in future he becomes India's first Mahakavi, Subramanyam Bharati. Who is that? Subramanyam Bharati. Okay, and he writes famous poem like, what is that? Achamillai, achamillai, achamillai. Okay, that poems are there. No, that is why he's like that. Now you see the way he dressed. If you see Brahmins from South India, they will not have mustache. Have you seen Abraham Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln देखा है? Yes, John Abraham देखा है? कौन है? John Abraham कौन है? Actor कैसे दिखता है? हाँ, तो Abraham Lincoln देखा होगा? हाँ, okay. Abraham Lincoln is a tall man having beard. Okay, in America, if you see any American president, they don't have beard. But he is against that. He says, I want to be like a common man. Okay, same thing here in Indian history. We have Subramanyam Bharati. He is a Tamilian, he is a Tamil Brahmin. He goes to north and he starts keeping mustache. He starts keeping pagadi. Father Ingla, he has the turban there. He has a turban. Have you ever seen a South Indian having turban? turban, pagdi bolte hai na? Okay, like that. So now he creates a change. Okay, he creates a change, and he was fluent in 15 Indian languages. Subramaniam Bharati, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Okay, you take any great leader. Why they are great? Because they have read many things. They know many languages. They have traveled many places. They gather knowledge. And once you get so many things, you feel like doing something good for the society. You understand? So the journey of your examination preparation is at least making you as a good characterized person. You understand? So one thing is that for the sake of exam, we are going to see some questions. On the other side, you should study for the sake of your own well-being. Okay, for the next generation well-being. So Subramaniam Bharati was the first Mahakavi and the first extremist. Now coming back to these people here now. There was a guy in Maharashtra, his name is Bal Gangadhar Tilak. When he was in 8th standard, actually the highest qualification those days was 8th standard. If you are 8th pass, matlab you are a degree holder. So Bal Gangadhar Tilak was in class, and someone has eaten groundnut, and that shell was down on the ground. The teacher came and she started, scolding everyone. Okay, then she started punishing everyone, and she told everyone will stand up. Bal Gangadhar Tilak is telling, I will not stand up. Why? Because I didn't do it. So there was a punishment. So Bal Gangadhar refused to take punishment. That was in his blood. The rebellion was in his blood from his childhood. In future, Bal Gangadhar Tilak starts 2 newspapers. You can take down these 2 newspapers. One is Maratha, and another is Kesari. Maratha and Kesari. Maratha was an English newspaper. Kesari was a Marathi newspaper by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. By whom here? Yes, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. You all understand? Okay. Maratha and Kesari. Look at this now. This he started one more incident in 1893. He started Ganesh Chaturthi. He started what? Ganesh Chaturthi. I think we all know it. In Mumbai and in all those northern states, they celebrate Vinayak Chaturthi or Ganesh Chaturthi. So it was started by whom? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Now, why did he started this? Because he wanted to show unity among all the Indians. He wanted to call all the Indians together, and he wanted to say that, okay, dear Indians, we will come together and we'll do certain cause. Okay, we'll fight for something. So this is what it is. Ganesh Chaturthi. Okay. Next, after 1893, we have one more thing, that is 1896, that is Shiva Jayanti. What is that here? Shiv Jayanti. Now, what is this Shiv Jayanti? Chhatrapati Shivaji. You know him? Yeah. So on his name, Bal Gangadhar Tilak started Shiva Jayanti. You all understand? Fine. So this is what is happening here by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. And he was an extremist. Okay. Now, very important person here in Indian history. Okay. That is Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Everything was going on fine. And I told you, in the year 1885, which political party was started? Indian National Congress. Very good. Indian National Congress was started. Okay. Just in 10 years, 20 to 30 years, in 1905, I told you Bengal split, right? And in 1907, what is happening here? Yes, Congress got split up, right? And I told you one leader was arrested under Vernacular Press Act, 1878. What is that? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Look here. When Bal Gangadhar Tilak was arrested in the year 1907, in 1907, when Bal Gangadhar Tilak was arrested and he was deported, he was exiled to Andaman and Nicobar. That time people were sad to know that our favorite leader is arrested. So all the people, they were calling him favorite. That is why it is Lokmanya. What is that? Manya means favorite. People come. Lok means what? Lokasabha, right? Like that. Lokmanya. Do you all understand? Yeah. Who has the keys? Give it to me. So do you all understand? Lokmanya Tilak. Okay, fine. So which 2 newspapers were started by him? Here, look here. Which 2 newspapers were started by him? Marathi. Okay, Kesari Maratha. Lokmanya Tilak. You all understand? So he was arrested. He was sent to jail in Andaman and Nicobar. Okay. See, now, if you take this book, okay, this book or the old book, they will mention Lokmanya Tilak, some leaders, okay, like that. But now some other leaders were also arrested and put in Andaman Nicobar. Why their name is not there in history. Why they are not given importance by the government? That is the question of the present government. That is why today what is happening, Veer Savarkar is given importance. So Lokmanya Tilak also went to Andaman and Nicobar. Veer Savarkar also went to where? Okay, he also went to Andaman and Nicobar. He was also put in jail. So why there is difference? People know who is Lokmanya, but what about Veer Savarkar? We don't know it. If you want to do justice to history properly. That is the question coming here. So Lokmanya Tilak was sent to jail for 18 months. After 18 months, he is coming back to India in Pune. And then he was shocked to see, where is Indian National Congress? Gayab ho gaya. Okay. He was shocked to see Congress is disappearing. No one is getting importance. So Lokmanya Tilak was sad. He was thinking what to do. He was planning. But at that time, there was a lady from America. For which country?
America.
She is going all over the world and she wants to do some change in the life of the people. So she is going in different countries. So she lands in India. She lands in Kolkata, then she comes to Chennai. She comes to Chennai and then she realizes, my God, Indians are suffering. I have to do something for this. Now, why did this lady want to do something? Let us see. Look here. Here, there is a person called as Madam Blavatsky. Write down this name. Madam Blavatsky, she started an organization called as Theodore Society. Theodore Society. Now, what is the goal of Theodore Society? They talk about God. Okay, they talk about some heaven or something like that, something religious, you can say. Okay, just time to keep in mind. They talk about something religious, okay, and for the benefit of the people. It was started by Madam Blavatsky in America. So many common citizens, they started joining it, and after joining it, they want to spread this message. So they are going all over world. So one lady, she comes here in India, and she is doing the work for Theosophical, sorry. Yeah, Theosophical. Theodore is the name of a president, sorry. Theosophical Society. So this lady, she comes here and she works for Theosophical Society. And while doing that work, the Theosophical Society becomes so famous. Madam Blavatsky and the USA members, they decided to change the headquarters. They shifted the headquarters from USA and they brought it to Madras. They brought it to which place?
Madras.
They brought it to Chennai. So what is the headquarters of Theosophical Society?
Madras.
Madras, in Chennai. Okay, so this was the work going on. Slowly, this lady is becoming famous. She's becoming a public figure. And now she decides to join Indian National Congress. She decides to join what?
Indian National Congress.
Remember, when she is joining and working for Indian National Congress, even Gandhiji was not in India. He is in South Africa fighting for that case. Gandhiji abhi tak India mein nahi aaye. Samajh mein aaya? So she already started this. And on one side, Lokmanya Tilak want to do something for India. Okay, whether it is Congress or whether it is some party, he wants to do something for India. So everything was going on well. And now what happened? In the year 1970, Dr. Annie Besant was appointed as what? The first female president of what? Indian National Congress. Did you understand regarding whom I am talking now? Dr. Annie Besant. She belonged to which society? Theosophical Society. Started by Madam Blavatsky. And originally it was in US. Headquarters now? Madras. Now, Annie Besant started a newspaper called as Young India. Okay, Commonwealth. Okay, like that, some newspapers are there. Just check it. I'll recall and get back to you. Okay, so newspapers were started by her, everything. And now what she did, look at this. What she did, Indian National Congress is all over India. So she told, all over India, I will fight for Swaraj. I will fight for Home Rule League. What is that?
Home Rule League.
I will start for Home Rule Movement. Pura India mein mere ko India ka rule chahiye. Which year she is doing it? 1917. Which war was going on at that time? First World War was going on, and she has a vision that India should get independence. You understand? She don't know whether Jallianwala Bagh will happen or not, but she was doing it. Gandhiji was touring all over India. He was in Madurai changing his uniform in 1917. Yes or no? Champaran, Ahmedabad, and Kheda. Do you remember this? So 1917, what Gandhiji was doing? He was touring. But already who was doing the work? Annie Besant. And who was planning to do our work? Lokmanya. So Lokmanya Tilak, he also started Home Rule League movement. But what Lokmanya Tilak did, he is famous only in Maharashtra. He is famous only in Maharashtra, but he is very strong leader. I'll tell you what is the link between Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu and Lokmanya Tilak. Okay. In the beginning of the class, when I asked some of the students, they told that wow, see Chidambaram. Correct? Now, geography, imagine if I take geography, this is Chennai, this is Tuticorin. In Tuticorin, there is a port. The name of that port is Vavosi Chidambaram. Okay, Vavosi Chidambaram. Now, what is that? Look at this. There was a man from Karaikudi region. Okay, these Chettinars are like very rich guys. So he had a lot of money. And this man from South India, he realized that why British people are rich? Because they have ships. Why they are rich? Because they have ships. Okay, so now what is happening? Because of this trade only, they are becoming rich. So if I start a ship industry, I will donate this to India. India will also become one of the powerful countries. So this man had that vision. So what happened with all his money? He wanted to start a ship industry in India, in Tamil Nadu, but no one to make ship like that. So he go to Bombay. He go to which place? Bombay. So when he goes to Bombay, the British officers, they say that you are not permitted to do this. The local merchant, the traders, those who manufacture ship, they say that nahi, British humko arrest kar lega. So what this man is doing, he don't know what, he took the money and he go to Pune, Bombay like that. Now he don't know what to do. Suddenly, British officers are coming and they are telling, Mr. Chidambaram, if you start ship industry in India, in Mumbai, if you make a manufacturing ship, I will arrest you. I will arrest all the people who will manufacture it. You don't know what to do. In that meeting, he gets up and he dials a phone. He calls Lokmanya Tilak. He calls him, dear Lokmanya Tilak, aisa problem hai, kya karenge? Lokmanya Tilak is telling, don't worry, go ahead. Tum daro mat, tum banao ship banao, hum dekh lenge. That was the leadership. Correct or not? Okay. So now Lokmanya Tilak, with the support of Lokmanya Tilak, Vavosi Chidambaram, he makes first ship, and that was India's first Swadeshi company. The first Swadeshi company, the first ship manufacturing in India was under VOC Chidambaram. Okay, Chidambaram. And today, okay, there is a port here in Tuticorin. It is named after him. That's the reason I asked you whether you know all these leaders, the story behind them. Okay. V.O. Chidambaram. Just write down Chidambaram. Written, everyone? Okay, V.O. Chidambaram. So he started a ship industry. Okay, and when he started this, you won't believe, so many people went there to work in that industry. When the ship came here in Tamil Nadu, people were happy. The business was going on. The ship used to travel to Sri Lanka and all other Asian states. Business was nice. So he became a favorite figure. And he also did charity work. He used to give money to poor people like that. So when Chidambaram was doing for India, there was one more person called as Subramaniam Iyer. Who is that? From Tamil Nadu, we have freedom fighters Chidambaram, Subramaniam Iyer, then Subramaniam Bharati, Vanji Maniachi, Vanji Nathan, and then you have Velu Nachia. That's it. Even Kattabomman is not a freedom fighter. Okay. So that's it. Tamil Nadu mein itna hi hai. I'll see slowly after this history gets over, the questions which I ask you, you will start thinking, yes sir, really what is this going on? So try to listen to this carefully. Okay, so this is the work which is going on right now. The class which is going on right now, it is not the effort which I did was not for some days or weeks or months. It is years of efforts. Okay, so look at this. So now look here, V.O. Chidambaram was helped by Subramaniam Iyer. Subramaniam Iyer is also joining whom? Chidambaram. And they both are friends with Lokmanya Tilak. So these two people are very strong in Tamil Nadu. Okay. And now what happens? The British people, they want to crack down on Chidambaram. So once Chidambaram and Subramaniam Iyer, they were arrested for some problem, some case. They were arrested by the court and they were sent to jail for 10 years. How many years? 10 years. Subramaniam Iyer, he was released due to some health problem. He was released. He came out. Imagine these two men, there were lakhs of people to, visit these two people. But when they went to jail, the Swadeshi company, dissolved. Everything was lost. This man goes in jail. His family people had no money. They died due to hunger. Subramaniam Iyer, he was anyway unmarried, so no problem. Okay, so now this man is coming outside. He was released prematurely after 10 years. Okay, Chidambaram is coming out of jail. He opens the he comes out of this jail of the entrance gate. He gets the same pant and shirt which was he wearing for the first time. When you go inside jail, you will be wearing some pant and shirt, right? You have to remove that, keep it in bag, and they will give you other uniform. You have to wear that. And when you are releasing, when the release date is there, you will get that same dress. Okay, like that. So Chidambaram, he wore that dress and he's coming out. Okay, so everything is new. He thought that many people will come and visit him, or people will come for his release. He was shocked to see there is no one. When he went out on the road, no people, they are recognizing him. He is telling hi, bye. They are not recognizing. Completely changed. People are not bothered in the Swadeshi company. They don't know what is happening. Okay. So now what happened? He was sad. He started crying. He started thinking about his family. When he was walking on the road, he saw one beggar. Okay, that beggar had no fingers, no nose, hair fallen, everything. He looked very weird. Okay. Now the beggar, the moment he saw this man, he's shouting at that man. Okay, de do mujhe de do. He's trying to hug him. This man got angry, Chidambaram. He pushed him down and he's walking. Okay, then he realized, no, why this man is doing like this? See, I don't think he's hungry. I don't think he's hungry or he's in pain. When Chidambaram went and saw this man, he was Subramaniam Iyer. Who was that? Subramaniam Iyer, who suffered due to leprosy. Subramaniam Iyer died on the streets. There were no Indian who went and shed a tears for him. Chidambaram Pillai, after this, he took that man, he went to his home, gave treatment, but he died. Then Chidambaram, in front of his own eyes, he was in a situation to sell his wife's Mangal Sutra and survive. He also died. Nobody came to his life. Subramaniam Bharati, the first India's Mahakavi, he had a pet animal. Can you guess what it is? Elephant. What was his pet animal? Elephant. Every evening he will come and he will talk to that elephant. Look here. See what kind of leaders we had. Okay, what kind of leader we have now, and in future what will happen. And future you decide how you should be. That's it. Okay, you should be a Roman to be in Rome. Okay, so just look at this. What is happening? Subramaniam Bharati. He had a pet animal, that is elephant. So he used to come and talk to that elephant, play with that elephant. Okay, feed some food. Okay, like that. So one incident, Subramaniam, he was sitting in his home. Bharati was sitting in his home, and his wife was trying to cook. She was trying to check anything is there, rice, wheat, nothing is there. So she told that just wait for a minute. I go to neighborhood house. I'll buy some grains, rice grains, and I'll cook rice for you. Subramaniam Bharati is telling, okay, fine, no problem. We have a Bharati here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now what happens? The wife goes, she brings a bowl of rice and she keeps that in the veranda. And Subramaniam Bharati is coming and he's sitting on that veranda. Okay, and suddenly few sparrow, they come and they play on the ground in veranda. So Subramaniam Bharati got excited. Wow, birds have come. Okay, so he takes that rice and he throws. Okay, and the birds are eating that rice. So he likes so much. He's fascinated. He's a poet, so he will enjoy nature. Now within few minutes, the wife comes and she's completely shocked. Idhar khane ko khana nahi hai. Yeah, we don't have food to eat, and you are feeding the birds. There was a fight. That moment, okay, Subramaniam Bharati is writing a song called as Kuruvi Paatu, something like that. Okay, that was the leadership. One fine day, unfortunate day, Subramaniam Bharati was playing with that elephant. That elephant got mad. That elephant kicked Subramaniam Bharati and he died on the spot. Okay, he died on the spot. On the day of death, only 4 people came to bury his body. Only 4 people came. And remember one thing. This happens way back before civil disobedience movement, before Salt Satyagraha. Before all these things, Subramaniam Bharati, he died. But Tamil Nadu textbooks never mentioned this thing till 1990. You go and ask your grandfather who is Subramaniam Bharati, they don't know. You ask your parents, they will say, I have heard 2-3 poems they have heard. Jayalalitha government, when they came in 1991 to power, they thought we have to arouse nationalism in Tamilians. Search for the historians in Tamil Nadu. Hai kya nahi hai? Irkalla illiya Tamil Nadu historian, freedom fighters. Search pannubodu da they got Subramaniam Bharati. Till that time he was buried. Nobody knew Subramaniam Bharati. Okay, so one more thing I'll tell you. Who was there in 1917 in Madurai giving a speech for students, college students? Gandhi. Gandhiji was there. Gandhiji has written in his book, the only person who called Gandhi by his name is Subramaniam Bharati. I'll tell you what incident happened. This guy was in Madurai. Subramaniam Bharati was in Madurai, and Gandhiji was giving a speech to the college students. Suddenly in the entry gate, one big thud, one sound comes. Gate is open. Subramaniam Bharati is coming. Gandhi, who is Gandhi here? He's speaking in English. Gandhi, who is Gandhi here? So now Mahatma Gandhi is like, he's shocked. He's going to kill me or something like that. Okay, so Gandhi just stood up. Okay. Gandhi just stood up. He told, I am Mr. Gandhi. Okay, Subramaniam Bharati is telling, you're Gandhi. Okay, I'm coming. So he walks very fast. He shakes hands and he says that, are you fighting for India? He's telling, yes. All the best. Left. Okay, Subramaniam Bharati says like this and he left. Okay, see, think that was the kind. Okay, you also do it, I'll also do it. These stories are not available in Wikipedia or YouTube or anywhere. Now, from where I am gathering it, there is something called as Press Information Bureau. Okay, and they have their press division, publication division करके India government का एक है संस्था. They publish lot of secret books. मतलब many books they publish it. Students, they don't know about it. And by this publication division, Bangalore Defence Academy has a library scheme. Okay, so for lifelong, for even 100 years, till government of India is there, I will get 20% discount on all these special books. So the Subramaniam Bharati story, I am telling from a book which I bought for 30 rupees. Okay, in that 30 rupees book, such important stories are mentioned. And this book was written 30-40 years back by a person who has witnessed Subramaniam Bharati in his life. Okay, their family members, they have, okay, told like that. So this is my thing. So even if in future someone comes with swords, okay, they say that, hey, you are talking something bad about Subramaniam Bharati, I will go to publication division. Okay, I'll say because of you, these issues are happening. Got it? Okay, fine. So, okay, these are the things what happened with him. Got it? Fine. So Subramaniam Bharati, after that, Lokmanya Tilak, and now one day what happened? Lokmanya Tilak was in Pune, and in Pune there was a commissioner called as Commissioner Rand. What is his name? There was a deadly disease like plague. You might have seen COVID, no? Right. So during COVID, you might have seen in the mortuary there were a number of dead bodies lying. It took 3 days to 4 days for a body to be burnt. Right. So like that, in Pune, there was a disease called as plague. Many people died, and the government, they treated very badly. They used to get inside the house, pull the dead body, put in a tractor or a bullock cart, and go outside the city, and they burn the bodies. That thing was going on. So there were brothers called as Chapekar brothers. Chapekar brothers, they got angry on Commissioner Rand. They are telling, I have to teach a lesson to Commissioner Rand. So these brothers, they go to Lokmanya Tilak, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. They say that I am going to kill him. Lokmanya Tilak is telling, go ahead, I will support you. Okay, so Chapekar brothers, they assassinate Commissioner Rand. You understand? There is Damodar Chapekar is one brother, other Chapekar I don't know, but Chapekar brothers. So now what is happening? The British government is facing a challenge due to a leader. Who is that leader here? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So they want him to be arrested. Now he joins Congress. Okay, he joins Congress. Now he's becoming more powerful. Now there is a meeting in Kolkata. Suppose if he becomes INC president, what will happen? British gone. But what happens in the last moment? The meeting was in which place? Surat, 1907. Correct. Then when Indian National Congress got weak, Lokmanya Tilak was arrested. Okay, now he comes back again, and in Maharashtra he started Home Rule League movement. And Annie Besant started Home Rule League movement all over India. Now Annie Besant and Lokmanya Tilak, they joined hands together, and they say that we will start a movement called as Swaraj movement. This is the time. This is the time when Bal Gangadhar Tilak says that Swaraj ha maza janma siddha adhikar hai. Swaraj is my birthright. Who said this? Swaraj is my birthright. Who said this? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. It was during this time. Okay. So this time even Gandhi was not in the freedom struggle. Gandhi ji was just yet to come. You understand? अभी तक नहीं आए वो सीन में, लेकिन ये सीन चल रहा था during 1915 and 1917. You understand? Bal Gangadhar Tilak, due to his old age, he died by 1919 and 1920s, late 1920s he died. And he was the person who told that we have to change the Congress working. We should have a Congress working committee, Congress youth committee, okay, budget committee hona chahiye. Every month, every year, 26th of December meeting hona chahiye. Every year, 26th of December meeting hona chahiye in some city. That is why if you see, all the meetings will take place in the month of December. 24, 25, 26, you can say like that. I think today is 27, right? What was yesterday's date? What was special yesterday? Bal Divas. Veer Bal Divas. Correct, I told you. Veer Bal Divas. Okay. See, one more thing. You are just like, you know, Guru Gobind Singh, the last Sahibzades, right? So Guru Gobind Singh ke do bachon ko shahid hua tha, so fine. Look at this. Before 10 years to 15 years, 26th of January we celebrate Republic Day, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
So near about 10 or 15 students will be selected. Boys and girls less than age of 17 or 18, they will be selected for Veer Bal Puraskar, National Bravery Award. And these children will be sitting on an elephant, and that elephant will walk on Rajpath. This was going on 15 years back. Okay, so every 26th January, okay, and they will be like very brave kids. They will save some life or something like that. But the government decided the elephant has to walk on a road. There is an organization called as PETA. Have you heard it? PETA, the Jallikattu protest and everything they start, right? So these people, they protested. They told that you are torturing an elephant. The elephant is walking on a hard tar road, so its leg is not fit for that. Okay, so they started putting a case. So government decided, okay, animal rights hai, we will stop using elephants. Even camels were there. Okay, so they have stopped it. So now what happened? The National Puraskar, the Bal Puraskar, Brave Children Award were discontinued on 26th Jan, and they were planning for some other day. Then the recent government, they have told that 26th of December will celebrate as a Veer Bal Divas, and they are giving on this. You understand? Just try to know all these things. Okay. Now, Bal Gangadhar Tilak died. Okay, the moment the Bal Gangadhar Tilak, see, he died in the year 1919 and 20 in these years. Okay, in these years. 1917, Gandhiji is coming. 1919, Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, when Bal Gangadhar Tilak died, when he died, Gandhiji has given a famous statement: "My strongest bulwark is gone. My strongest bulwark is gone." So now here there is a doubt. Actually, in many areas in Google, if you search, the Google says that Bal Gangadhar Tilak was that person. Gandhiji referred Bal Gangadhar Tilak, but in Chat GPT, if you refer, it says something different. Okay, so there is one more thing called as, just write down this, Gopala Krishna Gokhale. Gopala Krishna Gokhale, he started Servants of India Society. He started what? Servants of India Society in 1905 in Pune. He started Servants of India Society 1905 in Pune. So now here there is a confusion. The question is like this. Gandhiji lamented, my strongest bulwark is gone. Whom did he refer? Bal Gangadhar Tilak or Gopala Krishna Gokhale? Okay. Leader, follower, okay, teacher, something like that. समझ में आया सभी को? So ये हो रहा है गांधी, लोकमान्य तिलक and Annie Besant. We are into extremism now. Okay. Now on the one side, I have also told you that there was a man who in 1939 who started talking against the Congress policies, and he was removed from the Congress party. Who was that? Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose's father was a lawyer, so he wanted his son to become a collector, IAS officer. So he told that, dear son, you go to England, you go and prepare there, and you have to come, you have to return as a collector only. Okay, you have to pass the exam, take the service and come. Subhash Chandra Bose says, okay, fine, no problem. He goes there, he prepares, and he passes the exam. He's ranked 1. He is called for interview. Okay, everything happens. And now he comes and tell his father, ki papa, maine exam pass kiya. Okay, good. What about the rank? First rank. What about the interview? It was fine. What about the job? I didn't get. Okay, now he was confused. Yeah, you got rank 1, but you didn't get. Why? What happened? So he told that in interview, they asked a question. The officer asked me, gentlemen, are you ready to do work in India? So I replied, yes, sir, I am ready to do work in India, but only in free India. Only in free India. So I was rejected. What should I do? So daddy told, you go out of my home. Okay. So dad sent Subhash Chandra Bose out of his home. Subhash Chandra Bose was studying in his school, in his college in Bengal. Okay, for some degree he was doing it. So the Indian children used to get the last desk. First desk was for the British people, Anglo-Indians like that. And the last desk, it was for them. So what happened? Last students, they were creating, some problem. They were talking and wasting time. The teacher, the Anglo teacher, English teacher, British person, he called Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, and he started abusing him. You Indians are this, you Indians are that, you are, uncivilized persons like that. It was a big college. Subhash Chandra Bose, he slapped that teacher. क्या दिया? हाँ, दिया कान में लगा के. So now what happened? The whole college started talking about, oh man, this thing has happened. So that is Subhash Chandra Bose. Now slowly, when he was sent out of his home, he don't know where to go. So he decided interest in politics. So when he was going out, who helped him? Who helped him? Look here, listen, don't talk. Subhash Chandra Bose was helped by his sister. So sister don't have money. So the brother don't have money. So sister ने क्या किया? पैसा दिया. जाओ तुम जाओ मैं देखती हूँ. छोटा, that is what. You take any big hero or leader in this world. Behind the success of a man, there is a woman. Have you heard this? Have you heard success story of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam?
Yes, sir.
He had no money to go and attend SSP interview in Allahabad. So his elder sister is Milka Singh. He had no money to participate. So his sister is giving the earrings.
Yes, sir.
Right? You take any stories, any big stories, behind the success of a man, there is a woman. So now here Subhash Chandra Bose was always helped by his sister. Okay, something like that. Then he joins politics. He becomes a very follower of Indian National Congress. He goes and future also he becomes a president of Indian National Congress in 1938. 1939, he is removed from the political party, Indian National Congress, and he is kept under house arrest. Look at this now. He was kept under house arrest in Kolkata. He just watches the movement of the police. And one day at one night, what he does, he changes attire to a shepherd. Okay, he dressed like a shepherd. He jumps the compound. He jumps the compound with the help of a boat. He keeps going like this. He escapes Kolkata. He goes to Delhi. From Delhi, he goes to Karachi. From Karachi, he goes to Kabul. Kabul is in Afghanistan. From Kabul, he goes to Berlin. In Berlin, in Germany, he goes and meets Hitler. He goes and meets Hitler. Now Subhash Chandra Bose is telling Hitler, 1939. I'm in which year now? I'm in which year now?
1939.
Subhash Chandra Bose is telling, dear Hitler, I will join hands with you. I will make Indian soldiers ready. Shall we fight? So Hitler is telling, I will give freedom in 6 months. The only problem with the world war is, it is your Indians who are supporting the British Empire. It is your Indian soldiers, those who are supporting the British Empire. If your soldiers are not there, we would have won this battle in 6 months. So your duty is to stop the Indians supporting the Britishers. So Subhash Chandra Bose is telling, what should I do? So Hitler is telling, okay, you do one thing. First, you go and meet my friend in Italy. That is Mussolini. Who is that? Have you heard this, guys? Hitler and Mussolini. Okay, so Subhash Chandra Bose is meeting these two gentlemen in Germany and Italy. And now Subhash Chandra Bose wants to reach all these people. So now he started Azad Hind Radio. Azad Hind Radio. Look here, very important. That's why you have to listen to these classes. Azad Hind Radio was started in Germany. This was a question asked in your examination. He started this in Germany and started telling the people, the Indian soldiers, those who are fighting in Africa, the Indian soldiers, those who are fighting in Africa, to lay down the weapons and come back to the country and stop supporting the Britishers. He started writing letters and throwing from the aeroplanes. He did so many things. Then one day what happened? He got an information. Subhash Chandra Bose got an information that in Japan, you will get a support. In Japan, you will get a support. So now he is thinking like that. So now what Subhash Chandra Bose did, we'll try to keep a pause. Now let us go to Punjab. Let us go to Punjab. A 3-year-old boy, he was in his agriculture farm. He took a mango and he's putting that mango inside a full mango. Okay, he's putting that mango inside a ground. So some of the elders of the village, they came and they are laughing. They are telling, what you are doing, man? So that boy is telling that I'm planting bombs. I'm planting what? Bombs. So now the elders, they got confused. What is this? So now that boy told, one day this mango tree will become big mango tree. There will be many mangoes, many bombs. I will throw it. That little young boy is Bhagat Singh. Who is that? Bhagat Singh. Okay, now let us try to understand who is this Bhagat Singh. What happened with Ajit Singh? Okay, what is Gadar Party? Okay, all these things. Ready? Okay. So, Bhagat Singh was in a college. He was a college going student. And he heard that General Dyer has killed many Indians in Jallianwala Bagh. Which year this happened? Now, Bhagat Singh was near to that place. Now, Bhagat Singh gets angry. So, what happens? Next day, he comes and visits that place. And he saw the ground is full of blood. It is soaked with blood. So, Bhagat Singh is coming. He's taking a pinch of sand. He's collecting in a bottle. And he says that I will take revenge. So, Bhagat Singh, a young guy at the age of 19-20, he wanted to take a revenge. He kept that bottle in his pocket. He was away from his studies and all, but now he decided, who is my leader? I should have a leader where I can support him. When this thing happened, I told you in 1920, Gandhiji started what? Non-cooperation. Gandhiji started non-cooperation movement. So Bhagat Singh is telling, wow, he is my hero. Bhagat Singh says that Bhagat Singh is like Gandhiji is my hero. So Bhagat Singh started following the ideas of Gandhiji. In the streets of Punjab, he's taking flag and he's telling that Gandhiji ki jai, British Empire down, okay, like that. Suddenly, Gandhiji in the year 1922, what he did with non-cooperation movement? He stopped it. Why he stopped it? Chauri Chauri. When suddenly this movement stopped it, Bhagat Singh was shocked. He started asking question, yaar, ye kya leader hai? He suddenly stopped it. Then this is my no. Then he is not my leader. So he started changing. He had shifted his idea from Gandhiji and now he is looking for something else. He was reading newspapers. When he was reading newspapers, that time he got one news. 19-year-old boy, Khudiram Bose. Who is that? 19-year-old boy, Khudiram Bose is hanged. Was the headlines. Bhagat Singh was just 22 years old. He started asking questions to himself. When a 19-year-old boy can die for a country, why can't I? So Bhagat Singh decided, I will go in an extremist path. I will start attacking the British government. Now he started searching for a leader. Okay. Now what Bhagat Singh did, let us keep a pause. Now who is this Khudiram Bose? Let us go to Bengal. Khudiram Bose, and there is one more person called as Sachin Sanyal. Who is that? Sachin Sanyal and Ras Bihari Bose. Look at this. Ras Bihari Bose. Who is this person here?
Ras Bihari Bose.
Ras Bihari Bose. Okay, Sachin Sanyal, Khudiram Bose. They were all from this place, Bengal place. So once what happened, Ras Bihari Bose, they planned to kill one collector here in Bengal. The collector was coming in a chariot, in a chariot. Okay. Suddenly, this Ras Bihari Bose and Khudiram Bose, they were hiding. They took a bomb, they threw on that chariot, and the chariot was into pieces. After so many, like after the death of many people inside it, these two people, they went and saw. Unfortunately, the collector was not present inside. His family was present. Wife and children were present. Now, police started hunting these two people. Okay, police started hunting these two people. Khudiram Bose, a 19-year-old boy, was arrested. He was captured by the police. But Ras Bihari Bose, from Kolkata, he escapes to Delhi. And from Delhi, he goes to Japan. He goes to
Japan.
Remember this man? I will ask you once again. Rash Bihari Bose goes to which place? He goes to Japan. Coming back to Bhagat Singh. Now Bhagat Singh got inspired by Khudiram Bose, and now Bhagat Singh is searching for a leader. That time he saw one leader called as Lala Lajpat Rai. Who is that? Yeah, Lala Lajpat Rai. So now Lala Lajpat Rai is called as Punjab Kesari. Okay, Punjab Kesari. So now Lala Lajpat Rai is telling, okay, we will fight the Britishers. Now what is the case with Lala Lajpat Rai and Bhagat Singh? Bhagat Singh started Hindustan Social Army. Okay, Hindustan Republican Army, like that, an organization. He is also joining with Lala Lajpat Rai, correct? Have you heard this? Now, in 1928, I told you one commission came to India. What is that?
Simon Commission.
Simon Commission. Simon Commission was coming from Pakistan, Karachi, Lahore to Delhi. On the way, Lala Lajpat Rai and Bhagat Singh, they stopped. They are doing a morcha. Morcha means road roko, block the road. So one police officer, they came and he told to Lala Lajpat Rai, you better give side to Simon Commission, otherwise I will hit you with lathi. Lathi charge will be done. So Lala Lajpat Rai told, if you have guts, do lathi charge. The policeman got angry. Bhagat Singh was just standing near and Lala Lajpat Rai was ahead. Policeman took lathi and he started hitting on the chest. Lala Lajpat Rai did not block it, okay, or did not cry or something. He took the blows on the chest. And in that blows, he collapsed and he fell down. Lala Lajpat Rai fell down. Looking his leader fell down, Bhagat Singh went, he took him to the hospital. He gave treatment for 1 month and after that, Lala Lajpat Rai died. He died. Now Bhagat Singh got angry. Bhagat Singh is telling, I will take revenge on the police officer who killed my leader. So Bhagat Singh is taking a gun and now he is ready to kill the police officer who killed the Lala Lajpat Rai. This is the police station and here there is a tree. Bhagat Singh was hiding. It was evening 6 o'clock. Almost dark was setting in. The police officer came out. Bhagat Singh take a gun and he shoot and he kills that man. Okay, the police officer is dead. And now all over that place now they are searching for this person who killed Bhagat. No, and they know that Bhagat Singh has done it. Now Bhagat Singh was running from place to place. He goes into a house and he asked, revolutionary women are there, no? So one of the women volunteers that, okay, I will act like a wife, you act as my husband. Bhagat Singh changed his attire completely, like a normal man. They sit in a train and they keep escaping. Okay, this is the situation. Next day when Bhagat Singh opened the newspaper, he was shocked. There was a news that police officer Sounder is killed by Bhagat Singh. Police officer Sounder is killed by Bhagat Singh. That time Bhagat Singh realized he had mistakenly killed some other officer. He mistakenly killed some other officer. Do you understand? So Bhagat Singh, he killed one person. You all understand? Samajh mein aa raha hai, nahi aa raha hai? Fine. And he was escaping from one place to other. And he started Hindustan Republican Army and he was recruiting some person. So one day Bhagat Singh was planning a meeting chalu hai parliament mein. All elected members are going to come here. British ka government bhi udhar hai. We will take bombs and we will throw in such a place. We will take bombs and throw in such a place that nobody will be killed. My motive is not to kill anyone. My motive is to create a loud explosion so that the deaf ears will hear. What is that? Deaf ears will hear. So Bhagat Singh wanted to make the deaf ears hear. Why? Because the government wanted to pass public safety bill and trade dispute bill. What are these two bills? Public safety bill and trade dispute bill. What is this public safety bill? The government told, dear people of India, I am going to pass a bill that is public safety bill. There is no safety for public. There is no safety for the officers. So they wanted to bring a law. They said that whoever is having gun will be arrested. And the person who is arrested, there is no bail. There is no warrant. They can be arrested. Have you heard this kind of law before? Have you heard? What is that law? Rowlatt Act. What is that? Rowlatt Act. Yes. So can you say that Rowlatt Act and this act is same? Right. So Bhagat Singh told this is nothing but this next form of what? Rowlatt Act का नाम change करके क्या कर रहे हैं? You understand? So this is one act they were about to pass. So Bhagat Singh was against it. Next, trade dispute bill. What is that?
Trade dispute bill.
The government wanted to make the foreign companies the main trendsetter like that. Main importance was given to the foreign companies. So Bhagat Singh told this act will, stop all the Indian activities. Indian market khatam ho jayega. So he was against this too. So he was waiting and he was just announcing it. You know how the leaders used to connect meetings during those days? Imagine today we have tube lights and lights and all these things. Bhagat Singh will take a candle and he will give speech. Now the speech will go on, the candle will keep reducing. Okay, and now here, when the fire comes, what will happen? It will hurt you, right? But Bhagat Singh will keep going on. The leaders will keep listening. The followers will keep supporting. That was the leadership. They didn't want to become the governor or the president of India, but they were doing for some cause, right? That was the leadership. This happened 94 years back. And 94 years later, today in parliament, there was an attack by the youngsters. 3 youngsters. Got it? Fine. Okay, one more thing. When you listen to the stories and all, you feel inspired. You also want to do something for country. So, Josh may be, galat raste mein chale jate hain. You go in a wrong way. For example, if you start listening to Mao Zedong's story from China, you'll become Maoist. You'll you'll go to Chhattisgarh, you'll become Naxalite. Okay, that is what happens. Some people, you might have heard in Kerala, they go and become ISIS terrorist. Have you heard this? Because you keep following that, you keep seeing, you keep visualizing that, yes, I am the one. Okay, so be careful. Okay, take it, be thoda safety. So Bhagat Singh, he was waiting for some volunteers. Suddenly, one person from Maharashtra, his name is Rajguru. Another person, his name is Batukeshwar. Okay, these 3 people, they say, come, they say, chalo hum tino jayenge. Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru, not Batukeshwar. Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru. They all 3, they get ready, they go in parliament. When the bill was discussed, they throw bombs and they stop the proceeding. When throwing bombs, Bhagat Singh says, Inqilab Zindabad. What is that?
Inqilab Zindabad.
Long live the revolution. Long live the revolution. And he was arrested. Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru were arrested. They didn't run for their life and they were kept in jail in Lahore. Which place? Lahore. You understand? Now what happened? I told you there was a fact between Gandhi and one British officer in Yerwada jail. What is that? Irwin, right? What Gandhi told? Release all the political prisoners. Yes or no? Okay, release all the political prisoners. But what Irwin told? Yes, I will release only the political prisoner who were not involved in violence. So now Irwin is telling, dear Gandhi, I am sorry, I cannot release Bhagat Singh. I cannot release Bhagat Singh because Bhagat Singh has killed someone. Who is that?
Police.
Which officer? You understand? Okay. So now what happens? Gandhiji had a power to stop all these things, but Gandhiji could not stop the killing of Bhagat Singh. So some people, they say that Gandhiji did it purposely because he saw Bhagat Singh as a threat. He saw Bhagat Singh as a threat for his leadership. That is all different, but just remember these are the things. So Bhagat Singh was inside jail in Lahore. He was just 23 years old man. Okay, and he was in his jail for lifetime. He was about to be hanged because he has killed Saunders. So the jail warden, they asked, what do you want in free time? So he told, give me some books I want to read. Which book do you want? I want Karl Marx, Das Kapital, Communist Manifesto. Bhagat Singh is reading book in jail. Das Kapital, that is leadership qualities. Then he writes a book, Why I Am an Atheist. Very favorite examination question right now. Why I am an atheist. Why I am an atheist. This is the book written by Bhagat Singh. Atheist means the person who don't believe in God. Do you all understand? Why I am an atheist. Written? Why I am an atheist. Okay. Now what happens? Bhagat Singh was hanged on March 23. He was hanged, and after that his story gets over. Like he was hanged on that day because of all the issues, killing of Saunders and all. So this is the end of Bhagat Singh. Got it? Now on the other side, there is an incident called as Koma Gata Maru. What is that? Koma Gata Maru is the name of the ship. It is the name of the ship. The ship from Calcutta, it goes to Canada. Okay, it goes to Canada. So there was an information, the ship contained lot of revolutionaries. Okay, or there are some persons those who are having plague disease. So the Canadian officials, they told that I will return the ship back. The ship came back, and all the passengers, they were not allowed to get down here. So the ship came here once again in Kolkata. Now here the British officers, they are telling, if Canada people are not allowing you, that means there is some problem. We will also not allow. Now the passengers are telling that, Array, I am here in the ship from so many months, allow us to get down. So now there was a fight. The passengers and the persons down on the, British officers, they are fighting with each other. British opened fire and many passengers died. Komagata Maru ship, many passengers died. When this incident comes to light, here in Canada, there is a person called as Ajit Singh. Who is that? He decided to start a political party called as Gadar Party. What party? Gadar Party. And now this Gadar Party is operating from foreign country to attack the British Empire here in India. You understand? They start planning to attack the British Empire here in India. Samajh mein aa raha hai, nahi aa raha? Okay. So now they started recruiting. They started recruiting many Indians here in India, revolutionaries who can create violence and kill the Britishers. So one such incident is called as Kakori train robbery. What is that? Kakori train robbery. There was a train. In that train, there were a lot of arms and ammunition which was transferred from one place to other. There is a station called as Kakori. Okay. The train came towards the Kakori. Suddenly the Gadar Party members, they came and they destroyed the tracks and they started looting it. So here we have a lot of people here. Ram Prasad Bismil, okay, Iqbal, Muhammad Iqbal. So many people are there. Those who took part in the Kakuri train robbery incident. So Muhammad Iqbal, Ram Prasad Bismil, this guy Ram Prasad Bismil, he got motivated from this Kakuri train robbery and he writes a poem, one of the India's famous, or the North India's, or the whole of India's famous poem, that is Sarfaroshi ke tamanna ab hamare dil mein hai, dekhna hai jor kitna bajuai qatil mein hai. So this is a poem written by this guy. Okay, now those who are from South, those who are preparing for exam from South, they don't know what is Sarfaroshi ki tamanna. But you say any Bhagat Singh movie or anything, without this Sarfaroshi ki tamanna, Bhagat Singh is not complete. It's a very big poem written by Ram Prasad Bismil, an interesting poem. But unfortunately, the Kakuri train robbery, those who were involved in it, they were all arrested and they were put into jail. You understand? So this is what is happening with the Kakuri train robbery, Gadar Party and Bhagat Singh. Moving ahead, now I told you there was one person along with Khudiram Bose who goes to Japan. Who is that? Along with Khudiram Bose, okay, a person goes to Japan. Who is that? Rash Bihari Bose. Rash Bihari Bose. Look at this. Just five more minutes, we'll finish it up. From 1914 to 1918, we had what? First World War. I told you Indians participated in this First World War, correct? Yeah. Many Indians were arrested and they were kept as POW. POW means prisoners of war. What is that?
Prisoners of war.
Many prisoners of war were kept in Japan. And here there was a person called as Captain Mohan Singh. Captain Mohan Singh. This Captain Mohan Singh, he was serving in army during First World War. After the war got over, he decided to stay in Japan. He settled in Japan. He was not arrested, but he was a citizen of Japan. Okay. So now lakhs of people, Indian soldiers, they were in Japan, they were arrested. Okay, they were arrested. Now what happened? On one side, in 39 and 40, Subhash Chandra Bose got an information. What is that information? If you go to Japan, you will get help. Okay. Rash Bihari Bose is also what he is doing. He escaped to Japan. Now Rash Bihari Bose knows everything about Subhash Chandra Bose. Rash Bihari Bose knows everything about Subhash Chandra Bose. Now the main person here in Japan is Captain Mohan Singh, because Japan will listen to this military officer, right? So now with the tip off given by the Hitler, Subhash Chandra Bose is coming to Japan. When he was coming to Japan, Rash Bihari Bose is going and welcoming him. Chalo Subhash Chandra Bose, we both will go and talk to Captain Mohan Singh and we will request Japan to release all the political prisoners. Please release all these people, they have not done anything wrong. And now we will attack from south. Man, Burma, from Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, will attack the British people and will capture Delhi. So now Subhash Chandra Bose, Raj Bihari Bose, Captain Mohan Singh, these three people, they get together and they start Azad Hind Fauj or Indian National Army in Japan. You understand? Azad Hind Radio was started in Germany and Azad Hind Fauj was started in Japan. It was started in Japan. You understand? So this is what is happening. Now, after this, the Indian soldiers, and here there was a regiment for women, that is Rani Lakshmi Bai regiment, and there was a Captain Senegal. Okay, Captain, I just spelling I don't know, just take it down. Okay, so now Azad Hind Fauj was started by Subhash Chandra Bose, and this was a fight going on. And one fine meeting, our own soldiers were killed by the Japanese strike in Singapore, and we lost the numbers. And Subhash Chandra Bose also, he had a mysterious death. Till today, we don't know what happened to him. Okay, whether he was captured as a prisoner of war or whether he was transferred as a prisoner swap, we don't know. But something, there was an abrupt end. So this is what is happening with the Subhash Chandra Bose movement. Okay, then there is one more incident that is regarding the. Okay, we'll move on to the peasant movement. There is one person called as Vasudev Balwant Phadke. Right now, Vasudev Balwant Phadke. He was the founder of Ramosi Peasant Uprising. Ramosi Peasant Uprising. Got it? So he is called as father of peasant movement. He is called as father of peasant movement. Ramosi Peasant Movement. Got it? Okay. Now, on one side, I told you Gandhi, Nehru, they were fighting. On the other side, they were tribal people also, they were fighting against the British. So here there is a person called as Birsa Munda. Right now. Birsa Munda. He was from Jharkhand and he is called as Bhagwan Birsa Munda. And on his birthday, we celebrate National Tribals Day or Janajatiya Divas. From this year, we have started celebrating it. Janajatiya Divas. Birsa Munda. समझ में आ रहा है सभी को? Keep writing, keep writing. We are reading history of only 300 years. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. So now next you have Santhal Rebellion. Santhal Rebellion was started by two brothers, Siddo and Kano. Siddo and Kano. Siddo and Kano are the two brothers. They started Santhal rebellions. Then you have coal uprising. You have coal uprising. Okay. Then you have Titumir movement. These are all small movement. We'll check it in. When I give you note that I will tell you in detail. Titumir movement was in Bengal. Then you write down Mopla rebellion. Mopla rebellion. Put a star mark here. Mopla. Mopla. Written. Okay, listen to the story now. You can write one more. Kasi rebellion also. These are all tribal movements. Yes, very good. Dekho. Imagine this is India, this is Kerala here. In Kerala, there are some people called as Mapillays. Okay, so Mapillays were fighting against the British. But unfortunately, what happened? This Mappillay, they started fighting against. This became a Hindu-Muslim fight. Okay, so that is Mopla rebellion. Okay, next Kasi uprising. In Meghalaya, there are three hills: Garo, Khasi, Jaintia. Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia. The government wanted to connect this Garo and Khasi, but these people, they don't like each other. You have seen the violence in Manipur. Okay, the cookies and meaties, how violent it is. So even today we have drones, today we have so much of satellites and technology, we could not stop that. Even the killing is going on now. Imagine during British time how it is. So these people, there are so many tribes in the northeastern states, they think that they are different, others are different, they don't want to mingle. So the Khasi rebellion, they were against the British to, do some constructive activities. There was one fight. So these are many other, religious tribal fights. Then you have religious fight, that is Deoband movement. Okay, I'll give you the important note, that time you can take it down. Next you have social reforms. Next you have social reforms. Okay, just look at this, don't write. Again, I will give you later. Idhar dekho sab log, eyes on the board. Okay, eyes on the board. In Bengal, okay, this is Bengal, there is a person called as Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Have you heard it? Okay, the title Raja, this is the title. He is not a king. He is not, his name is also not Raja. His name is Ram Mohan Roy. What is his name? This title Raja was given by a king called as Akbar II. What is his name? Akbar. Now who is Akbar II? Have you heard Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Shah Jahan, Jahangir, Aurangzeb? After Aurangzeb you have Akbar II. After Aurangzeb you have Akbar II. So this Akbar II gave the title Raja. Why? Because they were all dependent on the pension. I told you the Britishers used to give pension, right? Now he don't know English. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy used to talk to the Britishers and he will take pension and he used to do all this. Got it? Fine. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, he started a Samaj called as Brahma Samaj. What Samaj? He started Brahmo Samaj. This everyone knows it. At the same time, he started Atmiya Samaj. He started what? Two Samaj he started. Look here, don't write. Okay. So now, Raja Ram Mohan Roy in Brahmo Samaj, what is the motive? The first thing is, he banned Sati. He banned what? Sati. Now they will ask a question. Sati was banned under the Governor Generalship of which leader? Which lord? Which lord? Okay, Lord William Bentinck. Who is that?
Lord William Bentinck.
So Lord William Bentinck and Raja Ram Mohan Roy together they stop the Sati. Okay. Now Brahmo Samaj also talked about monotheism. What is that? Mono means one. In Hinduism, there are so many gods. So people they start praying to so many gods. That is called as polytheism. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy wanted to give importance to what? Monotheism. Do you all understand? Fine. Now, after Raja Ram Mohan Roy died, Brahmo Samaj was taken control by Devendranath Tagore. It was taken by Devendranath Tagore. So Devendranath Tagore is father of Abhindranath Tagore. Abhindranath Tagore, they are all relative of Rabindranath Tagore. I think Devendranath Tagore, then Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, Abhindranath Tagore is uncle or something like that. So after Devendranath Tagore, the leadership of Brahmo Samaj went to Kesub Chandra Sen. It went to who? Kesub Chandra Sen. But now, when this man was the leader of Brahmo Samaj, there was a mistake. What was the mistake he did? Okay, his younger daughter was married to a very old man. It was like a child marriage. So the Devendranath Tagore got angry. He told, being a leader of Brahmo Samaj, you are doing all these things. So what example will you give it to the society? So there was a problem, fight going on, and Brahmo Samaj got divided into two. One is called as Adi Brahmo Samaj. What is that? Another is called as Sadharan Brahmo Samaj. What is that? Sadharan Brahmo Samaj. Adi Brahmo Samaj was controlled by Devendranath Tagore. Sadharan Brahmo Samaj was controlled by Kesub Chandra Sen. So he was a social reformer from which state I am talking about? Bengal. Okay. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy is from Bengal. You understand? Fine. Next, from the same Bengal, there is one person called as Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidya Sagar. Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidya Sagar is one of the freedom fighter, or you can say social reformer from Bengal. He was the first person in India to say that widow remarriage should be allowed. If a lady if there is a widow, she should be remarried. He told it. Okay, so look at the leadership then and now. He told that widows should be remarried. He had a son. He told his son to marry a widow. That was the first step taken. You understand? Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. So now in exam they will ask you one question: who among the following supported widow remarriage? Pandit Vishwachandra Vidyasagar. Next, in Gujarat there is a Samaj called as Arya Samaj. Okay, Arya Samaj started by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Swami Dayanand Saraswati started Arya Samaj. Brahmo Samaj started by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Widow remarriage supported by Pandit Vishwachandra Vidyasagar. If the examiner wants to ask questions on this Arya Samaj, Swami Dayanand Saraswati, they will ask you what is the book written by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Answer is Satya Prakash. What is this? Satya Prakash is a book written by Dayanand Saraswati. Okay, next. Coming down to Maharashtra, here there was a person who belonged to a Dalit or Harijan community. He is Jyotirao Phule. Who is that? Mahatma Jyotirao Phule has a wife. Her name is Savitribai Phule. So they both unite together and they start educating the girl children in India. You understand? And they started Satya Sodhat Samaj. Satya Sodhat Samaj. Tell me who started Satya Sodhat Samaj? Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. And Mahatma Jyotirao Phule wrote a book. The book name is Gulam Giri. What is the name of that book? Gulam Giri. Okay. Class will get over. It depends on your response. Okay. If your response is slow, I have to go a little slow. If it is fast, I will be a little fast. Now in Kerala, there is a person called as Sri Narayan Guru. Who is that? Sri Narayan Guru started SNDP. SNDP stands for Sri Narayan Guru Dharma Paripalana. What is that? Narayan Guru started Aravipuram movement, Vaikom Satyagraha, temple entry movement, along with many other persons. K. Kellappan, okay, Panikar, there are many other persons. Okay, so this is history. What you know about Gandhi is nothing. What you know about Gandhi, October 2, Gandhi Jayanti. That's it, history. That's not history. This is history. Got it? Now, in Tamil Nadu, there is a person, okay, he started a political party called the Justice Party. What is that? Justice Party, the founder is E.V. Ramasamy. Who is that? He is favorably called as Periyar. He is favorably called as Periyar. So this movement in Tamil Nadu is called as self-respect movement. What is this here? Self-respect movement was started by E.V. Ramasamy. It is also called a Justice Party in Tamil Nadu. Justice Party in future it got divided into DMK, then it became AIADMK. Okay, and today you know what is the status. Okay, so all this is what is happening here. It is social reforms. So these are little social reforms. There are many other social reforms. For example, you have Brahmin Sabha is there. Okay, in Pune, in Mumbai, there are some Brahmin Sabha that they may ask you in exam. Okay, next, you have newspapers. Okay, next you have James Hickey. What is his name? James Hickey started the first newspaper. The name is Bengal Gazette. The name is what? Bengal Gazette was an English newspaper. Now your examination question. Which newspaper was started by Lokmanya Tilak? It was an English daily. And Marathi daily. Okay, which newspaper was started by Madam Bikaji Kama? Okay, Madam Bikaji Kama, I didn't say. Okay. Okay, then newspaper started by Gandhiji. Okay, newspaper started by some leaders. They will ask you like that. Okay, and which language it was? Who started Yugantar? Who started Swatantra? Okay, who started Swarajya? Like this, they will ask you, newspapers. Okay, so now, this is one newspaper kind of thing. On one side, this was going on. On other side, in history, we will study India's land was divided into different categories. So we have land amendment system. So we have first one, Zamindari system. What do we have? Zamindari system. Then we have Ryotwari system. What do we have? Ryotwari system. And then we have Mahalwari system. What do we have? Mahalwari system. Zamindari system was started by Lord Cornwallis. It was started by who? Ryotwari system was started by, I think, I don't remember his name, but they have asked previously who started Zamindari system, who started Ryotwari, and who started Mahalwari. It is there in my notes. I will give you. Okay, fine. Now the question is, Zamindari system was practiced in which part of India? This is India. This is Bengal. Here zamindari system was practiced. Riyotwari system. Okay, here in Tamil Nadu, Riyotwari system was started. Mahalwari system was practiced in Bombay and other areas. Okay, land system over zamindari, Mahalwari, Riyotwari and Mahalwari. Got it? Next, education system. Who is called as the father of English education system in India? Check it, check.
Lord Thomas.
Lord Thomas. See, now the Britishers, they decided that we have to run industry here in India. So we want some trained persons. We want some trained person who can speak in English. And we feel that Indians are not civilized. They are still in that forest and dwelling style. So we have to bring education system or civilized living in the Indians. So what language should we teach? Persian, Sanskrit, Hindi, Urdu, okay, like that. So Thomas Macaulay told, we have to teach them English first. That is why English language is like in power. The person who can speak English fluently or do something in English, power comes to them. Correct? No. Today's situation is like you get everything if you speak English. You get power, you get confidence, you get salary, you get food. Okay, you go to McDonald's and Zomato. What do you want? They will ask you, what do you want? Peri peri, you want peri peri? What is that? I know vitamin B is peri peri. But what is this? Yeah, what is peri peri? How many of you know peri peri? Yeah, rest of them don't know. So you want Thomas Macaulay in your life? Yeah? Chicken wings, spicy, it's nice. Okay, fine. But what about glass of water? Do they give glass of water? No. Yes, Coke. You have to die after drinking that. Yeah, you drink 2 liters of Coke together and next second you die. Because in Coke, carbon dioxide is there. So if you take a lot of carbon dioxide, you die in seconds. Okay, fine. Yeah, carbonated water. So education system, we have Macaulay education system. Okay, then first is you have Boots dispatch. Then we have relay method. Then we have Varda meeting. Okay, like this, all meetings are there. Hunter committee. All these committees are there. So every committee will keep. Okay, every committee will keep giving suggestion. Education mein ye hona chahiye, wo hona chahiye. Today, national education policy has come up, correct now? So here they are telling 8, 3 plus 2, something like that, right? This was all discussed here in Varda committee. So Gandhiji is giving one idea. We have to educate women also. Let us give vocational training for women. They should also contribute for Indian economy. Gandhiji's idea. Directive principles of state policy, you have Gandhiji's principle, right? In that we have these ideas. So from history we have taken it. Okay, so education system. Okay, then press acts. Okay, then you have social reforms. So this is all complete your modern history. Still many things are pending. That I'll some things, not many things, some things are pending that will cover up in the upcoming classes. Got it? Shall we revise now?
Sir.
So from where shall we revise? From 1757. Chalo, get back to Robert Clive, everyone. Ready? Okay. Keep telling the answers. 1757, which battle took place? Battle of Plassey between whom? Sirajuddaulah and Robert Clive. Okay, 1764, which battle took place? Okay, 1806, which mutiny took place? Vellore. Okay, next. 1848, who becomes the Governor General? Lord Dalhousie introduced what? Doctrine of Lapse. 1857, which revolt took place? First revolt of independence. In Jhansi, it was Rani Lakshmibai. In Meerut to Delhi, it was General Bug Khan. Correct? Then we have what? In Lucknow, we have Begum Hazrat Mahal, Kunwar Singh in Bihar. Okay, all these things we have seen it. Okay, next. 1858. Who was the first viceroy? Lord. 1885. Which political party was started? Indian National. Who gave this idea? Yes. Who was the first president? Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Who was the first female president? Who was the first Indian female president? Okay, next, 1905, what happened? Bengal State, who was the Lord during that time? Okay, then you have 9th of January, sorry, 1907, what happened?
Congress split.
Congress split. 1911, what was India's new capital? Calcutta. Okay, 1913, who got the Nobel Prize?
Rabindranath.
For which book?
2000.
9th of January 1915, who came to India? Gandhiji. 1917. Tell me three satyagrahas done by Gandhi. Okay, who gave the title Mahatma to Mahatma Gandhi? 13th of April 1919, what happened in India? What's up? Jallianwala Bagh. It's right. 13th of April 1919. 1920, Gandhiji started which movement? It is also called as Khilafat. Tell me two Muslim brothers. Muhammad Ali and Muhammad Ali. 1922, 22 policemen were burnt alive. Chowri. Very good. Chowri Chowra. Next, 1928, which commission came to India? How many members were there? Members were there in that. 1929, where was the Indian National Congress? Who was the president? What was decided? Complete independence. 1930, what happened? 26th of January. Okay, Gandhiji decided to start a movement, civil disobedience movement. Okay, salt satyagraha. Do you remember it? Okay, Gandhiji was in which jail? Erwada jail. Which pact was signed between Gandhi and Manmohan? Not I when you remember political prisoner, right? Okay, good. Then 1938, who was the president of INC? 1939, what happened? Okay, 1914, we have an offer. August offer, fifth mission. Okay, August mission. Yeah, we have seen this, right? Who started Ghadar party? Ajit Singh. Okay. Who is, tell me, which two newspapers were started by Balagangadhar Tilak? Maratha and? Very good. Chapekar brothers, do you remember? Okay, Chapekar brothers. Then I told you about the southern stories, right? B.O. Chidambaram, Subramaniam Pillai. Who is the first Mahakavi? Okay, Subramaniam Bharati. Right. Then revolutionaries we have seen Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose. Who was the youngest Indian to be hanged? Khudiram Bose. What is the answer? Khudiram Bose. Who started Brahmo Samaj? Who started Atmiya Samaj? Who started Arya Samaj? Who told Viduri marriage? Who supported it? Pandit? Ishwar Chandra? Okay, who started Sri Narayan Guru Dharma Paripalana? Sri Narayan. Okay, who started self-respect movement? E.V. Ramaswamy. Who started Satya Sodak Samaj? Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Okay, India's first newspaper. Editor. James Hickey. Fine. So we have seen freedom struggle so much, right? And Gandhiji was one of the important factors who united India, tribes and all these things. Now when Gandhiji approached Nehru and Jinnah, they both were in opposite end. He was not listening to him and both were like that. So Gandhiji decided, fine, I have to stay away from politics. And the Britishers, they told very soon we will give you independence. India will be partitioned. Muslim area will be called as Pakistan and Hindu majority will be called as India. So some of the people in Bengal, for example, this is India. Here in this Bengal, some places, there were Hindu places and some places here in Muslim in Kolkata. So they had confusion. Should I stay in India or should I stay in Pakistan? Because now Muslim and Hindu is going to happen. So people started traveling from one place to other. So the tensions were running high. Some people giving bad words, they are giving bad words. The words come out into a fist fight fist fight started becoming a whole communal violence. Hindu-Muslims started fighting. In Delhi, leaders like Nehru, Patel, they are busy with making the constitution. Ambedkar is busy making the constitution. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he went to Pakistan. He is busy with that. But here people are dying. Mahatma Gandhi told, I will go and stop this alone. The Britishers has withdrawn all the forces. There is no police, no military. Complete free hand. Massive murder, massive rape. This is happening. Gandhiji decided to go and stop it all alone. Gandhiji goes to a place called as Naukali. What is that? He goes to a place called as Naukali where the violence was very high. He told to all the people that I will not drink water, I will not eat anything till this violence is stopped. Okay. So no force in this world could have stopped that. Within 2 days, 3 days, okay, the violence was completely stopped. People came and in front of Gandhiji, they dropped weapons. They told that, okay, I will stop all this violence. And then Gandhiji drank a glass of water, then he stopped it. Then Gandhiji, he went to Delhi. Now he wanted to meet his brother Jinnah, who was also from Gujarat. Jinnah his real name is Jinnah Bhai. What is Jinnah's name?
Jinnah
Bhai. But then he went to Pakistan, his name changed, Jinnah, right? So Gandhiji wanted to meet Jinnah and tell that, okay, you come back to India, we'll all be safe. He goes and meets Raja Hari Singh from Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. And he was staying in Birla House. And the next day when he was about to go to Jinnah, there were some elements who decided this man has a power to unite Muslims and India. Some people, they didn't want the Muslim places to come and join with India. So they were planning. Then there was a man called as Nathuram Godse. Okay. So every evening there is a prayer in Birla House. There was a prayer. So Gandhiji was coming for that prayer, attending that prayer. Nathuram Godse goes, takes Ashirwad, takes a bow, takes a bullet, takes a gun and shoot. Okay, he kills Mahatma Gandhi, and the last word of Mahatma Gandhi is Hey Ram. What is that? Hey Ram. And today Mahatma Gandhi is laid to rest in Rajghat in Delhi. So every 26th January, any dignitaries, those who come, they'll go to Rajghat, they'll offer respect there, and then they come. All over India, in all 4 corners of India, Gandhiji's Asti is kept. In Madurai, there is one special place called as Rajaji Park, Gandhi Museum. It is here, even today, Gandhiji's blood-soaked dress is, even today it is there. If you go there, you can see the cloth which is red in color. Gandhiji's blood is there even today in that. Okay, so this is Madurai. Okay, the place like Madurai. So with this, even we, like Nathuram Godse, who killed history by 2 bullets, even we kill history today. Got it? Chalo, good night. We'll see tomorrow.